Good evening, one and all. It's Sunday. It's the end of the week, and it's time for us to be jumping into some more good old Warframe. Welcome on in, everyone. Hope you're doing well where you are around the world. Oh, yes, indeed. I've got a slightly cool tea in hand. I may have made it a little bit too early compared to the stream, but you know, that happens. It's fine. It's still tea. I tend to have one go cold during the stream anyway, so, not fussed. But welcome on in, everyone. Hope you are doing well. Today is a very, very simple goal. It is not to deal with Nightwave. It is not to deal with Thermifractures. It is not to deal with the Gifted Lotus. My god, this thing just keeps on going. What even is at the top there? Fomorian Threat. No, we're not in with that either. Can't be bothered. I mean, I probably should. Okay, we could do that one as well, but mostly today is focused on ducats and relics. Because, of course, Barra has been around, and this pile is not going to clean itself. I'm close getting into triple digits in some relics, and that's just not acceptable. So I need to do something about that. And I could do that with Jarl help today, absolutely. We can always crack a relics together. If you're in the mood to do so, if you wish to do so, !join is a way that you can join in on that. But yeah, I probably should quickly deal with that Fomorian Threat first. Let's deal with that. Fomorian Disruptor, I already own some. Let's build another, why not? Earlier with a smile, I'm going to presume that it's joining on the relic cracking. Let me quickly just put a hole in this Fomorian. It won't take more than a few minutes. Slap on the Disruptor. Where is it? There it is. That's the most cursed Jarl you've ever heard? Cursed? I mean, it's my normal Jarl, but... Alright. Fair enough, Woodkid. You have yourself your own problems. I'm not going to judge. I'll just judge. Let's see. Where is that Fomorian Threat hiding? Yeah, where do I click it? There it is. It's an event. Just sneeze hard enough, should be able to deal with the Fomorian? Probably, yeah. Probably. This won't take a moment. Then we can get to relic cracking. I hope I have mods.
This is the threat of Baylor Fomorian. Your mission is to get inside the beast and inflict as much damage as possible. Get in range.
Sure thing. Alright, so, like... I'm in range. How do we get in? There we go. Now it's giving me the markers.
The Fomorian will remain impenetrable until you destroy all its shield generators.
Got a few of them up there. There we go.
Now take out the remaining generators.
Where's the next ones? Or is that all of them? I think they might be around this side. Hello, Zom. How you doing? Yep, they're around this side. Ah, they keep deploying. That's what I'm missing.
Shields down. Now get inside.
Excellent, excellent. Death to the Tenno, eh? Nope. I think the Tenno have this.
Deploy your Fomorian disruptor to knock out the power field.
Pop every single one of these that I can.
Core is exposed.
Not sure if it does anything in particular. But I can pop them and it reacts. There we go.
Hurry, Tenno. That power field will regenerate soon, and you do not want to be in here when it does.
Might want to turn that command back off. Right. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I didn't imagine someone would use a blur command during today, but fair enough, Bite, if you wish to call on the blur command when it doesn't matter.
Fast.
I think only you would have done that. Yay! Success.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Parrot Vandal Barrel. Is that even worth anything? I don't think it is, but I'm going to check. Oh, wow, that is actually worth something. Huh. Okay, then. I mean, Zom, if you're chomping at the bit, you need to be sending a message. Ellio's already in the queue here. And inbox message. Success. Credits an Orokin Catalyst. Simple as that. Alright then, now we can get onto that relic cracking. So let us bring in Elio. Let us bring in Zom. And we got one more space available for anyone else who'd like to join in on some relic cracking. In terms of said cracks, what have we got available for us? If I look down here, we have got a Omnifisher Survival. We have also got Omnifisher Void Flood. Void Flood could be an interesting pick, actually. Void Flood could be an interesting pick. Mix it up a little bit. I'm going to switch up my weaponry. Let's go with... Yeah, it's just... Let's be basic about this. I don't need to be fancy. Let's be basic. There we go. Swap this out for the Azorius. There we are. Swap Focus School. Madurai. 777 is good. Equip my companion. There we are. Overkill achieved. Should be good. Yep, we've got one more space available. If anyone else would like to join in on the relic cracking, send me a message in game, the Kengineer. If you don't know how to do that, ! join in the Twitch chat here, and the bot will tell you exactly what you need to copy paste into your game to be able to do that. Hello there, Ackerboy. You back onto shiny hunting? Fair do, fair do. That being Pokemon shinies, not shiny relic loot. I understand. Just make sure I've got all settings in the right place. That is loaded. Yep, good. Alright. Either someone's really slow at typing a message, or I can't be bothered to wait. Either which way. Void Flood. And I need to just be cracking through some of these relics. Do I have any Radiance? I have a singular Radiant. Let's get that one done first. And then just start burning through the rest of them, I suppose. If anyone else would like to join in, you've got basically a minute to send that message. Now I'll just let Zom pick up whatever they're grabbing relic-wise. Same with Elliot. Give a moment on that. Whilst we wait for them to pick, I want to show off something. I decided to treat myself today. Are we letting in already? Oops, I might have a second. Come on, get. This box is getting very full of items. There we are. I have acquired them. I'll just put this off to the side. It'll be fine. Not you, not you, not you, not you, not you. Where did the other one go? There it is. Ah. You know what? After the mission. I'll put them to the side. After the mission I can show you what I treated myself to. What's the best way to get Void Traces? Steel Path doesn't do anything to speed them up, so I would just say have a booster, have a resourceful retriever companion, and then run captures. That'll be your fastest. Run captures. Let's start turning these in. Now these are low level enemies, we're not on Steel Path here, which means that the drops are going to be a little bit lower for everything like mods and arcanes, but I don't really care about that. My main consideration is the opening of the relics here, which is why I'm doing what I can to focus on the objective. Although I'm noticing a distinct lack of things to pick up. Yeah, definitely remember the Retriever mod if you are wanting to min-max Trace Game, because it's just an 18% boon. Or rather, 18% of the time, it's a 100% boon. Oh, we wouldn't want to go topsy-turvy now, absolutely. That would be bad. That exterminates about 1 to 2 minutes if you get a good setup. It can be, yeah. It can be. if that one's not around, just the medley of captures are usually the best, because whilst exterminates become more and more investment, captures remain ridiculously easy.
Wow, phytoplasts sealed that rupture. Just as I knew it would.
Yeah, you can visit no one. But it's fine. She's fine. We understand her. Let's see how we're doing on the reactants. We need just a little bit more, so let's not overfill that. Come on, get corrupted. You're not corrupted. Get corrupted. Ah, there we go. Wonderful. Now we can finish this off.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
I haven't got much to turn in. Oh, there we go.
Tendency to wash in terrible things. One of those things is approaching. Do be careful.
Be careful, she says. Oh wait, no, stop that. And blapinated. There we go. Your hound users, a retriever didn't come to mind? Yeah, fair do.
Use it when you need it.
I usually use sentinels, which also don't have retriever, so absolutely valid. Okay, well, this is not the greatest of selections. I'll go with the Strum Prime receiver. That's curious. It's saying I don't own any parts. Okay, it must still need to update. That's unfortunate. A little bit of bug on that one. Let's see here. Yeah, it's still showing as old data. I didn't actually run a mission after opening a Lecker frame. My bad. That's on me for not setting it up completely. It'll be fine by the next mission. Hello, Ductile. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well yourself. That was a beautiful long dash. Let's do another. Yep, it's beautiful. Alright, we need to go through to the other room. Let's head on over there. Oh, we'll grab that as well. Where is it? It's in here. Yoink. Quick little hop through those. And Malika. Got him. Cheeky little double dash. No triple dash, however. Didn't get the enemy density for it. You still can't stand Void Cascade, honestly. Absolutely valid. Absolutely valid. But this is Void Flood, so it's fine. You don't have to stand Void Cascade, and you can still enjoy the stream. It's a win-win. Jid saying, don't know if it's just me, if Drift feels like less likely to get stuck during the range buff. Can't say I've paid enough attention to be certain on that, but I wouldn't imagine that would be the case.
When that thing starts moving, it will.
No reason to believe so, no. Where's that angel? There's the angel.
That's Hello. It. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look.
Let's wake this thing up. And then send it to the Shadow Realm. Shadow Realm time. Oops, I missed. I blapinate that. Send it through to Shadow Realm again. Take it down next step. Ah, so much faster than Steel Power. Doesn't risk losing the entire mission as a result. Although we should probably continue closing these. Beautiful. Turn in whatever juice I've got to turn in here. Our relics are all good, so yeah, we can immediately complete the round, I guess.
Can always do more.
Ta-da!
If you can't, I have marked it.
You always risk averse to do infinite missions? I mean, what's the risk, really? If you feel that things are starting to get a bit hairy, you dip out. Not really much of a risk to it. Let's grab the double formers, why not? I know it's not ducats, but I don't really want these. Voicing on control is so annoying for dealing with angels. I get you, I get you. Alright, let's switch to how much I own of relics and start cutting down these really numerous ones. I think most you did was 2 C rotations on lure for Octavia parts. I mean, that's still a 40-minute mission. That's pretty substantial. Like, don't let anyone make you feel otherwise on that. That is pretty substantial. I know I can spend hours and hours on something in EVE Online, or I'll do streams for hours on end, but a gaming session of 40 minutes on a single mission is pretty substantial. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So, kudos for sticking out for 2 rounds for Octavia. On the balance of probability, I imagine that did not get the Octavia piece. Because the odds on that drop are just abysmal, but you know. I too went through that pain once upon a time. Oh, we got another medical console around here. Let's grab that. If nothing else, so that no longer frustrates those of you who are audio sensitive to that noise. Because I know some people are.
I foresee an appearance on the captain's
You mostly did single rotation is extracted. Honestly, I think that's why D have designed the rotation system the way they have. Hold on. I found it. You're not encouraged to do really, really, really long missions because all the rewards rotate. So dipping out and resetting is actually usually a good idea. Oh, screw you.
So very sorry about this. One of the fears the Void likes to manifest is childhood anxiety. Meet the repressed fears of teenage hunter. I call her Skitter Girl. She's a thief.
Little thieving bastard. Anyone know if pure crit chance, stage chance, or dual CCSC upgrade for Taran is better? It comes down to what you're building, what you're trying to achieve. I'm not sure if pure crits is the best one, but it usually is a good shout. I'll be quite honest. Status you can make up better than crits. Now, if you've got crits with low status, you've still got a lot of damage. If you've got status with no crits, you're just painting the area. So usually crits is going to be the better answer, but not always. Check your stats. Check your build. Okay, normal Gauss is a grind. I mean, it is if you don't like disruption. I fortunately like disruption, so it was far less of a grind for me. In fact, I've done it many times over. Not because I needed it many times over, but because I enjoy disruption enough that I keep on getting sets. Yeah. I know that is not the case for everyone. Alright, we are all filled up on our relics, so we can safely complete the mission round. Let us meet the criteria to do that. I know that I can go hunting for, what do you call it? Vitaplast, but also killing the enemies just generates a fair amount of it too, I suppose. I'm sure more of it will spawn around here somewhere. Ah, there's a biggie.
Void saturation causing further complications.
No, let's not have that. Who's holding on to their Vitaplast ain't turning it in? Come on now. We can't get relics open fast if we don't actually do it. That one down. That one down. Beautiful. And I've got some more reactant already. Or at least I'm about to pick it up. Shrimp Prime Receiver, why not? We'll pick up a second in this mission. Actually, no, Bratton. More ducats. Defense Inception annoying because of the timer. The timer. I'm not sure what timing there is on defense, sorry. Early steel path doesn't mean much. You could reach steel path 4 ML10, don't really need proper builds even. I mean, depends on what you define as proper build. Plenty of people hit steel path and then hit a absolutely massive fuck off wall of difficulty. I wouldn't minimize that. It's not exactly something people can easily handle without thinking. You do have to build your weapons. No point in reducing the effort people put in to make it work. Why am I hearing Skittergirl? This is where we're supposed to be. Oh, how nice of this to respawn as I'm picking it up. Why, thank you. It's very, very convenient. Never seen Twitch struggling to serve good quality ads? I wonder if you mean the actual quality versus subjective quality, like resolution versus, you know, the nature of ads, because I'll be quite honest, I try my best to avoid ads on the internet in general. Most of them suck. Why yes, random VPN number 37, I don't want to hear about you. Is this? There we go, Skidder gone. She's gone now. For say, it's not a good point of reference in which state one's build are overall. I mean, if you can take on Steel Path Exterminate, that's a good reference for you can take on Steel Path Exterminate at the start of Steel Path. That's still a level 101 Steel Path mission. Like, again, I don't get what you're trying to take away from people with your comments. Honestly, not picking up what you're putting down here. I'm sure you don't want to sound elitist, but telling people, yeah, your builds at Steel Path don't matter, you're not in the true Steel Path yet, it comes across that way. I'm rather certain that's not what you want to be. Wow, that poor guy. Don't know what was going on with him, but it was not a good day. You remember struggling with the first Steel Path level with Rhino? Yeah, I remember struggling the first time I hit Steel Path. I was like, okay, what is this Steel Path thing? Whoa, what the hell? My builds aren't working. What have I done wrong? And then I figured it out. Granted, this was early day Steel Path, so we didn't have Steel Path Arcanes, we didn't have Galvanized mods. Armor Strip was basically necessary if you weren't using hunter munitions properly. That sort of thing. Skittergirl's looking for me? Well, Skittergirl can look for someone else. I'm not interested. Oh, my ears popped. Oh no. Is this prep work for Dan and building Paracesis? No, Ray. You might notice that this is not Dan. Can't really give the ducats to Dan, because that defeats the entire purpose, and would be in breach of TOS. Where's that large orb hanging out?
You can always do more. But if you can't,
Ah, there it is.
an extraction point.
Got it. Ooh, Epitaph Prime Receiver. Don't mind if I do. That'll complete a set. It's a very nice pickup. Zombie's very happy about that. Good stuff. Now, do farm locations? It's not about farming locations, Ray. No, absolutely not. Trust me, I've already covered where to farm for ducats in multiple videos. Everything about relic cracking I have done to death. If people need more guides on relic cracking, they're either looking for specific mission guides, which aren't really to do with relic cracking at that point, or they've not paid attention to work I've already done. Is it like a frame save? First of all, a mod is probably going to link you the third-party promotion disclaimer. Sorry, third-party policy disclaimer, not promotion. So, from D side, they do not endorse it. It's a third-party application. Use at your own risk. Any use of a third-party application may put your account at risk. Okay, disclaimer aside, that's DE side of things. Now from me, I consider it as good as safe. That's why I'm using it on my main account, despite the fact that were I to compromise this account in any way, it would impact my literal job as a content creator covering Warframe. So on that basis alone, I would like to just make a show of, look, would I risk it? But even beyond that, there is nothing to risk. It doesn't breach TOS as far as I understand. It doesn't breach any kind of rules or regulations that is imposed by Warframe. It is a utility tool which allows you to better understand your inventory and your loot. It doesn't play the game for you, it doesn't change the game, doesn't interact with it in any significant manner whatsoever. So yeah, I say it's safe to use, but again, use at your own risk. It's a third-party tool. You can't hold me or Warframe accountable if anything were to go wrong. Legalese. Where's the more reactant? Also, where's that giant ore? Okay, that's actually not in this direction. The game is tricking me. How dare. Relic is cracked. Very good.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission.
We have some more Vitaplast, please. Like Frame's like 2 steps above managing spreadsheets with the same information. Exactly, yeah. People already have spreadsheets to try and keep track of what prime parts they have, what Warframes they've yet to build, that sort of thing. People already use notepads and scribble pads and whatnot for the same kind of purpose. And then when it comes to relic cracking, you can just look up the prices. All it's doing is looking up the prices. So a third-party program looking at another third-party program and going, ah, yes, people typically sell these the most. Here you go. Oh, look at that. Your inventory has 3 of these items. Are you sure you wish to pick up a 4th one? Or, hey, you have the other 3 items. This would finish a set. Maybe you want to finish that set. Go right ahead, broski. Because I wouldn't have known, right here, I would not have known that I had a nearly complete Epitaph Prime set. I wouldn't have known that. But thanks to Warframe, I knew for a fact, yep, I was completing a set there. Without it, I'd have to just dig through my inventory later. Likewise, it showed me on the same screen about the Harrow stuff that I was missing 1 Harrow piece, but not the particular Harrow piece that was being shown. Ain't nothing wrong with having information like that. There we are. This was an alternate way to get Void Trace. It didn't involve wasting low rank relics. I mean, you don't have to use the Lith relics. You can use other relics. I'm currently burning through, I think, Misos. Grab the Zaku piece. Why not? I know it's fewer ducats, but screw Bratton. Here we go. Can't you get traces without opening a relic? That's true, yes. You can run solo missions and gather a reactant to get void traces without opening a relic. That is absolutely allowed. But at that point, you're still doing the same mission for fewer rewards, so why would you do that? There is no reason to do that unless you are somehow completely out of relics, in which case maybe, you know, continue playing the game to get the relics too. That might be a good idea. If you could do a Void Fisher which also generates Void Relics, then all the better. But yeah. The whole point of the Void Trace is that you get them from Relic gameplay. You're supposed to engage with the game. Oh no, health drain, my poor hit points. Whatever shall I do? Losing 2 hit points per second out of 2,600. No, no, I hadn't strayed. I was heading to them. Give me that back, you little shit. Give. I can't remember if you need to use operator or not for that. Did I? What the hell was that? Something was taunting, but it looked like it was a tiny little Zomtronic, so I'm not entirely sure what just happened there. There we are. I've arrived. I got some juice. Juice for the portals. There we are, up to 8 reactants. We're getting there, bit by bit. Wonderful, rupture closed. We just got one more to go. Let's deal with that. There we are. Relic is cracked. Good, good. Vice Blast is glue. It might just be like a filler or something rather than necessarily glue. A patch, an epoxy resin. I don't know. It's void goop. We use the void goop to do the void goop things. We've all got our void traces, so we can fill this in ASAP. Does Steel Path drop double traces? No. It's a resource drop chance booster there, and a mod drop booster, neither of which apply to void traces. Alright, we just need to take out the Thrax. We'll be on to the next of the waves. Where is it? There we go.
I have opened an escape lift for you. Use it when you
Oh, excuse me. Void chewing gum? Sure. Ooh, another gold piece. Lovely. I actually already have one of these, so let's add another to the pile. Does that mean that the Exceltra Prime stock is also a gold? Let me check here. Because the fact that I have none of those is suspicious. It is. That's it. Alright. Feels like you have to crack too many relics to get the 100 traces you're looking for. Well, the average you get from just cracking a relic is 18. If you have a resourceful retriever companion, the average on that goes up by 18%. So that's going to be what? A little bit under 300. It's probably going to bring you up to about 20, 21 average. If you have a resource booster, you double that to about 40 average. And if you're running with other people, they can pick your relic. That'll typically add another 5. So when you add that all together, with the bonuses you can stack, you can get about 45 traces per relic on average. So yeah, you'll still need to open up a couple relics per Radiant you wish to Radiant, but that shouldn't take you all that long, really. And along the way, you'll get prime parts, which, if you pick up some shinier ones, you can even just trade in for the items you're looking for. It doesn't feel like that much of an ordeal to me. But you consider that a capture fisher can be done in like 3 minutes. And that's at a leisurely speed. Let's be real about it. 3 minutes? Then that would say upgrading a relic to Radiant should take you under 10 minutes. Easily under 10 minutes. Probably close to like 6 minutes, I'll be honest. Cool. We are making good progress here. Where's the next thing to crack?
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
Here we are. I've got my void traces. Let's start turning this in. Where that shit's getting gold and radiant still feels painful. I mean, it's a 1 in 3 if you do a rad share. If you're not doing a rad share, you are not using the mechanics to your full power. So if you spend 10 minutes for a 1 in 3 drop, and it's roughly 1 in 3 in a group, then you're looking typically 30 minutes to get the gold item on average. And along the way, you'll have also popped open about probably around about 10 other relics, somewhere in that ballpark, maybe. You'll have also picked up a variety of other items of note and value. I was about to say this Vitalize is leaving us a little bit dry, but we just closed the portal, so it's all good. Can we get some herbal going? We can get some herbal going. There we are. Let's take a Lex piece. Sure, why not? I guess. Ultimately, cracking relics for prime parts really isn't that much of an ordeal, and worst case scenario, you've got a bunch of other things that you could trade to others, and you could just get what you're looking for. It's really quite accessible. Alright, we need to be heading over to that new location. Let's grab anything that's on the way. There's not much left, let's go. Grab some of this Vitaplast. I'm sure there's plenty of it going around, it's just we have a Titania on the team, so there'll be a lot less Vitaplast for me to see as a result of Titania just kind of vibing. That happens too. The only complaint is the ice traces is comically low. It's okay if you really, really want to trade it in. Again, you're supposed to just play the game, Deathsculler. The communication is pretty clear from DE on that side. If you want the rewards, play the game. If you don't want the rewards, don't play the game. It seems perfectly clear to me. Someone gave you Exodia Contagion because she'd never seen a Plague Star event. Oh, fair enough. It was nice of them. Don't know why I'm hearing Skinner Girl when I'm clearly on location of what's supposed to be happening. Maybe she's going after someone else. Let's see if I can get that. Yoink. Ellio's down? No, let's help out. Oh, okay, you're back. Send out another wave of damage. Don't know how much it's doing at this point because I'm not priming the enemies. The levels are beginning to scale quite noticeably. Let's turn this in. Fair do, Meljo. Fair do. I get it, Captain. I get it, Cato. If you're constantly grinding the relics and you're not doing it for the fun of the gameplay, then yeah, it's going to start to feel like a grind. That's true of any part of Warframe, and to be honest, any part of games. If you're not doing it for the fun of it, you're going to start to feel the grind of it. There's no getting around that. Or rather, the getting around it is, don't do that in the first place. Am I all done with pseudo testing? I am, yes. There's nothing more I intend to test on that one. The guide would have been out on Friday had I had a better schedule, but that's on me. I intend to get it out in the early part of this week. Oh, there's an arcane over here. Yoink! Oh, it's in my pocket. Head on over to the new turn-in location. Shield drain? Oh no! Ah. Alright, as I say, late for me, it was do disruption, get the relic, grind choices, rank it up, would have been annoying, go back, get another, didn't give me what I want, I forgot first try. The idea of not getting it and having to do it again weighed on me. Right, so you got what you were looking for, but you were dreading that you might not have got what you were looking for. Okay. Again, the option to just trade with players was there. You chose not to take that. You chose to force yourself through gameplay that you were, by your own words, feeling the weight of in a negative manner. Dare I say, it sounded like you were dreading it. I don't know, that to me just sounds like a recipe for burnout. It's not necessarily something wrong with the mechanics, it's playing game mechanics that you yourself aren't interested in. And then being upset that you're not interested in them. So the HD thing? Sure, okay. Given how much I don't know about individuals' ADHD, sure. Let's not fill that in. So we've got reactants. I notice LU is on 7, I am only on 9. We need to resolve that first. Oh, there we are, that's 10.
You have collected enough reactants to open the relic.
We're all on 10 now, good. Let's take these out. Other ones over here. Did this just corrupt them? How dare. Oh, that one actually escaped. There we are.
Self-extract at the marked location.
Certain levels of task triggers you do not want. Doing a little disruption wasn't fun because you didn't take a rapid fire weapon to deal with bubbles. Yeah, Arcoplasm was always. Okay. Zero, I'll be honest. As much as I am happy to rant plenty, and truly, I mean it, I do rant plenty on streams, I have to wonder as to the nature of the rant that you are bringing here, piecemeal, bit by bit, where we're revealing bits like you doing a mission you didn't want to do, and you brought inappropriate gear to said mission. Like, I don't want to use the phrase skill issue because people take serious offense at that, understandably. So instead, come at it from an angle of, are you sure you've taken the best steps to give yourself the gaming experience you were looking for? Or are you complaining retroactively about your decision making? Hey, is this what you think the rest of the people on this channel really want to be going through? Because if you've got a legitimate complaint, sure. You're just kind of chatting about the game. Sure. It was a recent experience. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I get it. You were just chatting. You were just saying things. I get it. I'm just saying things. We're just both saying things here. Absolutely fine. And my words are even more recent than your experience. Fits in perfectly. So recent. Much chatter. Yeah. Let's turn this in, shall we? Grab that extra reactant over there. We are, what, 37 minutes in? How many prime parts so far? It doesn't show here. That's fine. We've closed 28 ruptures. We've got 27 done. That's 9 prime parts so far. That's a pretty good rate. That's a pretty good rate. You think you'd enjoy relic missions more if you got the rewards you wanted sooner. I get it. Less gameplay, more rewards. I get it. I know that's not exactly what you said, but I'm just translating. I see it all the time. Alright. We are all of us good for our traces. We're just turning in this Vita Blast as soon as we get it. Vita Blast is beginning to get a little bit spicy. I think given we're at 30 ruptures, we're 10 in. Might be worth doing a reset of the mission. I can't tell if they're ready to be shot or not. What's going on here? That was weird.
Self-extract at the marked location.
I think they don't react very well with tornadoes. There we are. No, it's fine, Jareth. I've played the game a hell of a lot. It's second nature for me to move around with Lamos like I do. Just second nature. Let's reset this mission. Just so we don't need to stick in it too long. Especially because we're only a 3-man. As you say, I mean, some would say they want the drop rates boosted for the rare relic drops itself, but I just want the work I have to do to get that chance reduced. What's the difference? Maybe I'm misreading that whilst also trying to stream and play the game, but what's the difference? Some people want the rates faster, you want to get to the better rates faster. What actually is the difference there? Yeah. Oh, the new capture mission from 1999 becomes a Fisher? It may do at some point. May do. No, Ray, I don't have any complaint with the Void Trace themselves. I have my complaint with Reactant. Reactant's my one, where you can fail a mission for no fault of your own. Often due to a matchmaking issue. Yeah, definitely don't mix those two up. But there we go, we've gone through that and grabbed ourselves a variety of bits and pieces. Got a couple neuroptics knocking around. Not too shabby with that. Sort by importance. Will it bring them together? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And a double former blueprint. Very nice. As I say, difference is still have the same chance of not getting my work wasted, but it takes me less time to try again. Yeah, no, that's still buffing rates. Azura, if you take a 10% chance twice, or you take a 20% chance once, it's roughly the same thing. It's roughly the same thing. If you're still getting that amount of chance in X amount of time, then you buff the rates. Whichever way you buff the rates, you've still buffed the rates. You're asking for the same thing, you are just asking for it from a different direction. Alright, there we are. We got to the crux of it. You don't feel that the current rates are convincing you to keep playing as well as they could. So that's it. That's the entirety of it. You don't need to try and claim like it's a different thing to what other people are asking for, materially speaking. You don't need to dress it up in any other which way. The entire point is, you don't feel that the rewards are enough for you to do relic fishes. That's it. That's your entire point. You don't think there's enough rewards in relic fishes for you to keep doing relic fishes. That's fine. I don't feel there's enough reward in Eidolon hunts for me to do Eidolon hunts. So I don't do them. I don't feel there's enough reward for me in Void Armageddon, so I don't play Void Armageddon. The returns are just not there to me. That's absolutely valid. You can look at parts of the game. Oh shit, I just knocked that. I didn't see it. 1 moment. You can dislike or like parts of the game. That's entirely your prerogative. I'm going to pick up that I've just knocked over. Oh, it's right down there. Oh. I had to grab that straight away, otherwise I would forget I knocked it over. Ah. Alright. Also, my ear is still popped. Annoying. Anyway, right. Let's shove those to the side. Let's shove all of that to the side. I want to show off what I got. Because I decided to treat myself today. This is for those of you who know or care about MTG and even the slightest. I picked up a couple cards. I just had to. First one, Maha, It's a Feathers Night. Look at that beautiful thing. Can the camera focus on it? It's not going to focus, is it? Hold on, I think I need to change the focus settings for this to work. Where's the focus settings? Nope. There we go. Look at that. Look at that beauty right there. That is a flying trample. Creatures your opponents control have toughness 1. That is a beautiful one. And that pairs very, very nicely with a couple cards I have, which gives all opponents' creatures -1/-1. If they have toughness 1, and I give them all -1, death. Instant. What's the ward keyword? So ward is, if you intend to target this creature and you don't control it, you must pay the ward cost, otherwise your spell gets countered.
Since I got a stream, BG3 eating all my time. Kinky is pre.
Oh, fair do, sweatpants, fair do. That's a valid reason to not be able to attend streams. Thank you very much for dropping your prime over here, up onto 8 months. Much appreciated. Oh. Cheers indeed. So yeah, the ward on this one saying discard a card. If someone wants to target that with a spell, first they must discard a card, otherwise their spell gets countered. If their spell can't be countered, they can ignore the ward cost. Not base toughness. No, yeah, it's base toughness. It sets it to base toughness 1. So if they have +1/+1 counters on it, then it becomes 1 and however many +1/+1 counters. Likewise, if I've applied -1/-1 counters, and then suddenly their base toughness is 1, the creature immediately goes, oh, I'm dead now. Bleh. Straight out. And that pairs very nicely with this other one. This one was a little bit of a treat. I'm not sure if this was the right thing to purchase, but I purchased it all the same. Oh, yes indeed. We have this. Valgothoth Terror Eater. A flying lifelink 9/9 mana cost card, which we can cheat out. Ward. Sacrifice 3 non-land permanents. So if you don't have 3 non-land permanents, you're not going to get rid of this in the first place. If a card I didn't control would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. During my turn, I may play cards exiled with Valgothoth. If I cast a spell this way, instead of paying its mana cost, I pay life equal to that mana value. So, if for example, this is on the field and then... Oh, sorry, did I just force every opponent to mill 3 cards? Let me fix that focus. They all have 3 cards go into their graveyard. Oh wait, no, they don't go into their graveyard. They go to me. And I can play them. And I don't even need to have the mana for it. Does MTG still have a patent on turning a card 90 degrees? No idea, I'm not a patent lawyer. So yeah, those 2 cards, along with a handful of others, I decided to treat myself to. Very, very nice. Including treating myself to this particular card, which is for 4 mana, sorcery, return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, hi there. What's that? This poor thing got obliterated, sent to the graveyard? Yeah, it's back. It's back for less than half the cost, and this spell doesn't stop there. Corrupted. For each opponent who has 3 or more poison counters as I cast this spell, put up to 1 target creature card from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. And yes, of course, this is part of a poison deck. So I can, with 1 card, reanimate my Valgothoth or any other big thing in my graveyard and the biggest thing from each of my opponent's graveyards, should the situation allow me to do it, which is a cruel combination. Correct me if I'm wrong, token sent back to hand or just destroyed. Correct, yes. If a token leaves the battlefield, it is removed from the game. It's not exiled. Oh, sorry. Once it finishes going into either hand, graveyard, or exile, then it is removed from the game. So it still triggers the effect of being destroyed, of going somewhere, but then once it gets there, it just vanishes. Rather than as opposed to vanishing immediately, which wouldn't trigger things. So yeah. There is that. God. Why is camera blinking? That was weird. Anyway, I think we're okay now. Not sure what was going on with that. How does the MTG community look at printing cards as opposed to buying them? As Ray's just said, it varies from player to player, it varies from group to group. Even comes down to what they call them. Apparently Wizards of the Coast don't like them being called proxies, apparently, and they should be called playtest. I look at that and I go, cool, that's nice, Wizards of the Coast. Unfortunately, I'm going to give it the D&D approach, which is the players decide, rule 0, have fun. Camera FPS seems lower now? Oh god, what's happened? Or are you... No, you might just be messing with me. I'll be honest. People say that all the time. FPS dropped? Did it? Okay, let's have a look. What's going on here? Because I cancelled the changes, so nothing changed. And the camera's always had 30 FPS. How about now? You see micro stutters? You always see micro stutters. It's Twitch. Much better? Cool. I changed absolutely nothing. I opened the settings and closed them again. I don't know what to tell you. I changed nothing. You're telling me it's better? Sure, you saw something, but whatever was broken, I did nothing. I opened the settings and I closed them. I just made the camera blink. Don't know what to tell you. Nah, it's fine, Azura. Shit happens. It's Twitch. Yeah, let's move that out of the way. And let's move these so I don't knock them over like I did a moment ago, because they're hidden behind my microphone. And that'll be bad. Promise you were seeing 20 to 25 FPS instead of 30? Fair enough then. I honestly don't know what to tell you. Sometimes shit breaks. But it was not my doing. Second thought levels of holding a violin? Ah, okay, yeah. Not a violin. But yeah, when it comes to printed cards, honestly, most people don't have an issue with it. Tournament settings, professional settings may have more of an issue with it, but I'll be honest, none of it would be a problem if Wizards of the Coast moved away from a model of artificial scarcity and randomness to a model of, hey, we've designed a game. We would like you to be able to play the game. Here is the game. Please buy the game. It is entirely their choice to make it where people cannot so readily access the game. And so as a result of that, I couldn't care less for them. If they wish to make their money from Gamba and allow such a booming, slightly problematic secondary card market, then I'll just turn a blind eye if someone decides to print something out. There's MG that had the One Ring, right? Not sure. Not sure if you were referring to specifically they have a card that is the One Ring, but I'm fairly certain they do, yes. Tournaments outright ban proxies? Yeah, that's tournaments doing tournament things. Just tournaments doing tournament things. Anyway, let's close off those tabs there. It's time for us to put together a new squad for some more relic cracking. If you've already been in the squad, you're welcome to rejoin if no one else takes the spot, basically. So, first come, first serve. Send me a message in game, the Engineer. We're going to go crack open some more relics with whichever fisher is available. Absolutely. Whilst we have a wait on that, what fishes have we got available? We have got, oh, there's a capture one. It's going to be gone very shortly, but it is there. It is about the most alluring of the options there right now, I'll be quite honest with you. On Steel Path, we also have the Rescue. That one's about to die. Exterminate, it's about to die. Why are they all about to die? Come on now. Oh, there is an Alchemy one, actually. Let's do the Alchemy one. Yeah. LU's coming in. Jellyfish coming in. Got half hour to spare. Sure thing. Half hour of Alchemy works for me. And Dalen, there we are. We got ourselves a squad. There's a Void Flood. We just did a Void Flood. We literally just wrapped that up. So, we'll do something different. There we go. Oh, Lagant, sorry. It looks like you're a little bit too slow on the draw there. Although, actually, no, I did say if we've not already had it. So, LU, I do apologise. I am going to kindly ask that you drop out so we can have Lagant take the spot, because you were with us for like 40 minutes just now. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Lagant, come on in. Spread the love. No? Then why the f would you send the message? What do you mean, no? Or maybe you're responding to Ellie and didn't hit the respond. That makes sense. Are you joining the mission or are you not joining the mission? What's up? I know it doesn't take that long for an invite to reach you. There we go. Alright. There we are. Let's go crack this, shall we? Wid could say, personal opinion, Magic's been steadily getting worse since War of the Spark, even faster after New Capenna. You have the days where the story could breathe and well before we got whisked away to next. I honestly know basically nothing about the story of it, and I think based on the words you're using, I found out and got into MTG after all of that, so yeah, sorry, that is definitely old man scream at cloud moment, whilst this young whippersnapper is just going, haha, game go burr. Sure, alright. You might need to refresh from time to time, Legant, if you are that far out of sync with the stream.
Pop on you, and the power
Green? Yeah. Oh, I boxed up the remote. There we are. Green we have.
Papa invented the crucibles, alchemic devices for combining the simple elemental forces into complex forces. Through the crucibles.
No, I'm sorry to hear the allergies are playing up for you there, Zom. Hope you manage to get through them soon.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open the relic. A fissure. Defend
Let's see, we need heat and cold. We are making a blast. And we can grab all this reactant in the process. Lovely stuff.
Elemental forces compressed to a near impossible density.
Hello there, Gruzzling.
To be used as a grenade.
Goodbye, Gruzzling. Almost. Yep. Yep.
The problem,
There it is.
our adversaries have taken Papa's amphols.
Got him.
I'll repatriate them. The crucible creates
You've been playing since you were 7, so you've been playing for 14 years. Hey, fair do.
foes are dropping reactant. Use it.
Apparently the something from Final Fantasy MTG Cross got 10,000 attack? Sorry, Final Fantasy MTG Cross of 10,000 attack. 10,000 sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh thing, not a MTG thing. 10,000
You have collected enough reactants to
like
open
power? Not attack? Not sure we're on there. Alright, let's grab this cold amphor. We've got all the reactants, so it is just a case of getting in these amphors as quick as we can. The quicker they're in, the quicker we get the next reward. I don't want radiation. Why did I do radiation? No. Gas. Maybe they're on the ampoules. It gets plus 9,999 when attacking. Oh, fair enough.
on your toes. We
That
must keep the
is
pressure in
a lot. You give that trample and it's I win. Oh, we didn't need that. I need that. Yeah, that's kind of a bonkers card. That is kind of bonkers. Jumbo Cactor. Creature, plant, 1/7. Whenever this creature attacks, it gets plus 9999. Plus 0 until end of turn. Yeah, that'll do it. This is the bit of alchemy I never like. It's basically designed for one person to do, and everyone else should sit back and let them do it, because otherwise,
valve to release pressure.
that happens. Thank you for perfectly demonstrating my issue. That is my single bugbear with this mode. It's designed for one person, everyone else sit back and don't do it. Just seems like an odd choice to me. So 7 mana to cast? I mean, 7 mana cast, but you can reanimate it for cheaper. The card I was showing earlier is a 9 mana cast. I expect to be able to cast it. Or just cheat it out.
Success! A new complex element has been created. Locating the next crucible. Formidable progress. I urge you.
Fibonacci, stop talking so the mission can move forwards, please. Why is it tied to the fish speaking?
Position grow too great, of course.
There we go.
Return home.
Not the greatest of options. I'll take the Kogaki piece though, because I think that one... it doesn't say it's bolted. Well, I felt it. I'm taking it anyway. And let's crack some more. Do a picture over in the tea lounge? Fair dude, thank you. Alright, let's head on over to the new location. We need to take some cold with us. Kogaki's Mirage Primes? Yeah.
A magnetic force can electrical
There we go. Get this going.
intensely cool subject.
Oh, and we have our acolyte. Where are they at? There they are. I don't see them. There they are. Never mind, they're dead. They're dead. Yoink. Let's start chucking these amphors. We got a lot of cold ones, not a lot of electric so far. That's going to bottleneck us slightly. But it's fine. Yoink. I've done radiation again, don't know why I keep doing that today. And now we're getting some... Oh wait, no, those are not amphors I can pick up. Are those showing on the minimap like amphors? I hate that. Right, that's... Wait. Do they persist even when I pick them up? Oh god, they persist even when I've picked mine up. Oh no, that... Ooh, I don't like that, DE. I don't like that. Who did those? Look at... Can you make a bug report for that one? That would be much appreciated. Why are you? Because you're the one who brought Sight 9. That's why. Hydrate? Sure. Cheers. You've seen the Thrax Beam clone sticking around a long time after the Thrax been killed? Yeah, it's a long standing bug. Long standing bug, that one. There we go. Whoever's pet that is, it's now back. Reactant's still required, so I'm going to hold off on putting in any more of those amphors. How have we filled up the electric ones before the cold ones? We had such a head start on cold. Huh. Did circuit for first time last week? Fair do. May you have much joy of it. Alright, someone's on 10 reactants. That means that 10 reactant is now possible. There it is. Good. So we just need to fill this up as quickly as we can once again. A little bit more cold will do the trick. Added 5. Oh, there it is. We're good. Alright then.
Now the tricky part. Air pressure management. Stay limber, five-head. You know, with your limbs.
Right, I thought we did have the I'd like to submit a bug report here. Did I remove that from the sound alerts? I could have sworn we had it. Can't fail this game mode. Yeah, I don't think you can fail the game mode itself. You'd have to die.
New pressure band identified.
Alright, so Legant is bugged, can't attack. End this. End after this round. Come on, I can words. No point continuing a mission if someone is unable to actually play the game. That just sucks. So it's a shame going out after only 2, but it's the right thing to do. Oh, if you let the pressure gauge get to full for 30 seconds. Fair do. Alright. Having never done that, I wasn't aware there was a failure condition there. Despite this being supposedly worth more, I'm going to grab the Paris bit for the greater ducats, because I just cannot be bothered to sell Distrezor pieces.
This crucible craves heat.
Let's make our way out of here.
Together, they will yield radiation.
Nope, no radiation. We are departing. going to keep spinning on the spot. Cheers, Ray. And there we are. Oh, message where we got this screen where I can't see the messages. We'll look in a sec. There it is. It's alright, Lion. You didn't choose to bug out. Or if you did, then screw you. But you didn't choose to do that. It just happens. Alright. Well, at least that's going to be resolved for you. Let's see if it's still running. I think we have someone who has limited time, but can still be with us for a moment. So it was that one. Omnia Fisher. Let's give it a redo. I think that was a message I missed. No. Cool. I'm gonna have to sort my ear tomorrow. Not fun. Bug report sound alert isn't on Twitch. Open up my channel. Scroll down to sound alerts. Let's have a looky-loo. What's gone wrong here? Sound alerts.
The elemental forces that create our universe. To wield them, Papa invented the crucible.
Could have sworn we had more than 9 listed. Where's it gone? Or is it under the bits here? Oh, there it is. Yeah, bug report. 100 bits. Alright then. It's there, Ray. It's there. I would like to submit a bug report. There it is. Antis, thank you very much for the 100 bits.
Enemies are dropping reactant. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
I know I didn't need to throw the heat one at it, I just threw it anyway.
Capsules of elemental forces compressed to a near impossible density.
It's in bits, not spanners? Yeah. Not every sound alert's free on the channel. Yeah, if you want to make some noise, you got other options available to you, if you're willing to support the channel in the process. The gun's down. Ooh.
Unlike conventional science,
Way down.
alchemy produces magnetic energy by blending cold and electricity.
That's... Where'd the gang go? That looks like they've been raised. Cheers, Zom. That over there is probably a Gruzling. Hi, Gruzling. Why am I using my secondary? Ew. And we got it. That was pathetic. Nope, 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 nope. Let's not have any of that. Thank you very much. Delete you. Let's switch to corrosive for a bit. There we are. That tears through them nicely. No, Ray. Just because you're original Trinity supporter and you have the full suite of Kenjnir mug sizes doesn't mean everything's going to be free on the Twitch channel. That's not how it works. You bought the mugs, you bought the subs. Cheers, Action. Hope you're doing well yourself as well today.
Crucible under pressure. Let's keep the system cooking, shall we?
No loyalty program? I mean, you get the advanced sub badges. But let's be real, loyalty programs are actually just places jacking up the prices and then giving you back a little bit of a discount to say, oh look, ain't that great for you? I ain't gonna BS you. You buy what you buy, what you don't want, you don't buy.
We have a new pressure target.
Okay, we are at 28% left to go, 27. Which Warframe is best for early game in my opinion? I would say having a collection of Rhino and Volt will do you very well for the vast majority of missions. If you've got access to a clan, you can also pick up Wukong as well, and that'll cover your mobility stealth side of things. Yeah, for the majority of things you'll need to do early game, just Volt, Rhino, and Wukong, you're solid. There we go. And our reward is a Pseudo Prime Barrel. Very nice. Very nice. Maybe Nova for solo interceptions? You don't need it. If you're not on Steel Path, you don't need any particular frame to handle the interceptions. And if you're on Steel Path, then you're not early game. So, you don't need it. What's the earliest frame with good energy generation? Good energy generation. Not sure. Not sure on that one. It depends on how much you want to define early game, really. Where do we need to be heading on over to? It's over this way. And let's bring a cold amp all the way. Trinity, she's on Pluto. It comes down to how one wants to really define both energy generation and how one wants to define early game, really. Citrine, yeah, but it's a high level mission and also it's mirror defense. I'm following the wrong waypoint. I wasn't paying attention. I am silly. There we go. I have arrived. Don't mind me, just being daft. Let's grab that reactant. That one is actually in a slightly weird spot. There it is. Found it. Cool. That is all the reactants. We got another boost on Lavos, which means I can do silly dashes like this. Hello Fusion, like your build breakdowns of Warframes, wondering do you plan on doing a Meta one? I intend to cover all Warframes eventually, it's just finding the opportune time to talk about each of them. I don't want to just do only Warframe guides, you see, but I typically put out a guide about once a week, typically. And with there being like 50 Warframes, that would be a whole year of videos basically. So yeah, eventually. Eventually. Also doesn't help that Mace's damage math is a bit skewy. We just need the cold, we're nearly filled up here. Mace can't wait for the update. Oh yeah, true. Mace is also getting buffed, isn't she? So that's a thing to look forward to. Alright, there we are. Ray with a hydrate. Cheers. Oh. Cool. This is once again where I can basically sit back, because only one person can really do this at a time. Thanks, Sally. Really glad you sent me that. Why is that not going away? Twitch, stop being stupid. There we are.
Release valve pressure now.
Here's hoping they address the Mesa Math and the Exalters update. Don't know why they would. That sounds like more work than they might be wanting to put in. They may do, but I don't see a reason they would prioritize it. Yeah, fair do, Fusion. Fair do. What you can do, Fusion, is, as and when I do get around to a Mesa video, you can specifically tell your girlfriend that it was a request for her sake. I'm sure she'll love that. Doesn't have to be true. You made the request, so there we are. Tell her that. In fact, I'll give you a clippable moment, which you can save until it becomes relevant. You know what, Fusion? Specifically so you can have it as a gift for your girlfriend, here's your Mesa video. There you are. So you save that clip, just that little bit, and so as and when, you can whip that one out and she'll be like, "Ah, thank you, wow, can't believe you got that." Got you covered. Alright, let's go sort the gas out. Make sure to scrub the date. Yeah, you know, yeah, like, if she looks at the clip, sees it's 2 years old, if that's how it ends up going, she's like, hang about, what happened there? Yeah, you might need to just show it on your phone or something, like, hide the detail. If I've grown a mustache by then, oops. It's not a foolproof plan. Why am I taking a bit of damage? Ew. That must doesn't take damage. That happens, it means they're in a happy relationship for another 2 years. I mean, true, yeah, there is that, yeah. Is Wisp Prime any good at all? Yeah, Wisp is amazing. Wisp is absolutely amazing. I think I have, yeah, I have a guide on Wisp as well, so you can check that out. It's not the freshest guide, but it's still absolutely accurate. Oh, ooh, I've taken a few hits. Why have I taken a few hits? Where are the enemies I can recharge my health on? Was. There we go. You'll be first prime? I'm sure you'll enjoy her. Absolutely. She will not let you down.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your
Although,
mission and we'll take a look.
the fourth ability might. She's getting a new orbit for that as well, soon, so that might be some value, but we'll see on that. Come on, keep chucking these in. We just need a heat one. Oh, never mind, we don't need it anymore.
Now the tricky part. Air pressure management. Stay limber, biped. You know, with your limbs.
Ah, with my limbs. Yes, how clever. Thank you, Fibonacci. Solar isn't that bad? No, it's just pretty terrible. Once upon a time, as a newer player myself, I thought it was actually pretty okay. It is really not pretty okay. Am I willing to spoil what the video releasing this week is going to be? Cedo. It's going to be about Cedo. I did intend to have it out this week, but yeah, I got in the way of me.
Pressure continues to rise. Open the release valve.
Oh dear. Or kill stuff eventually? Yeah, this is not the game to have a kill stuff eventually feature in. Absolutely not. Am I like it, dislike it, Vara? I haven't played with Vara in a hot minute, but she's a very powerful frame. She's just not usually the style of gameplay I'm looking for most days. There we go, we got ourselves an Bronco Prime link that can go straight into the ducat pile. Not that valuable. What's with these drops? Yeah, they're just drops. They do be like that. Alright, let's grab a Toxin Amphor and head over to this one 400 meters away. I was saying, this is one thing about Warframe, the variety of modes and Warframes, everyone will find their thing they like to play around with. Yeah. That Xmas absolutely did not stand a chance. Let's put some corrosive back into this. And they're dead. Yeah, that does the trick. Grab the endo. 75, it's a bit more. Okay. I just noticed a maggot, it's a prototype maggot, and then it sneezes and vanishes. As maggots are wont to do, I guess. Alright, what amphors are we looking for again? Also, where's all the reactant? Enemies, get over here. For that matter. Are we all together? I think we're all together. No, wait, one person's a little bit out of the way. But it should still be fine. This is your last round? Fair enough, Jellyfish. Yep, we'll wrap up on this one. I'll say in here. Oh, you've already said it actually, yep. I did miss that. Yeah, we'll dip out after this round, and then we'll be able to fill the spot with someone new. All good. Correct if wrong, site time impact doesn't count as double dipping. I don't know what context you were using for double dipping here, sorry. I wouldn't put it past Quincy to double dip the salsa, but I don't think that's what you're on about. There's another bit of reactant. How much endo have I picked up? Not a tiny amount. It's still coming through. We have an incoming acolyte. Anyway, I can grab some more of these amphors. We're getting closer to the marks. We can start turning in more of these safely. Oh, hey there, Violence. I'm Lavos, so screw your ability. Does he? I always lose track of the acolyte. As soon as I zoom in, the marker's gone. It's like, which one's the acolyte again? I know it's the one that looks Did a whole bunch of amphors just vanish in front of me? I think they did. Oh well. There we are, fully charged. Lovely stuff.
Manage the venting system to keep pressure within the desired range.
Yep, I shall definitely be maintaining the pressure system by standing here and letting someone else do it. Because that's how this game mode's designed. Just shoot anything that moves. I mean, there's a lot of moving things there, including some very darkly lit warframes. And I haven't got any highlighting turned on at the moment. Not the easiest way to tell. Nope, a little too early on the draw on the pipe busting there. I'll be honest, Ellie, I don't think we really need an indicator on it. Like, that would, if anything, potentially lead to more screen clutter. I'm fine with there being no indicator. Maybe, yeah, having them blinking a little bit saying, oh, this one's about to expire, but it's honestly not that big a deal. If they're being removed, it's probably because we've got a lot of them already around. Also, yes! That was from an intact relic. 2% drop chance. They do roll. Lovely stuff. That's a way to finish that for you there. Jellyfish, leave me on a gold. Let's get out this mission.
You'll require toxin and cold ampoules.
Toxin and cold? Nah, we're gonna take the leave out the main door. Did we ever get an explanation as to why we walk into a mouth to exit missions? Or was that just added in to be weird? Like, seriously, was there ever an explanation made about why this? It just seems genuinely out of place, I'll be honest. Hey, look at that, I got a Gauss blueprint and a Grendel blueprint in the same mission. Oh, that's just beautiful. That's just beautiful, right there. It's alright, Jade. Alright, Jellyfish on the way out. Thank you very much for being in the squad. Much appreciated having you here. Because weird's usually a viable answer for Warframe. It's such a conspicuous bit of world building that doesn't actually lead anywhere. It's just there. There's a stretched argument it's transference between mouths of the same biological entity for fast travel. I mean, that sounds like a an explanation after the fact rather than actual world building. It doesn't seem like there's much real explanation to me. It's just kind of there. Which is... Anyway. Let's drop out of Sanctum Anatomica. Let's just do this proper. Saminator looking for blue. Alright, we'll put some blue in the background. There we go. Welcome in, Saminator. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, I have reached my standing cap. Let's fix that real quick. Actually, you know what? I probably have a lot of Osfer. Let's take a brief detour, shall we? I might have acquired a bit of Osfer. Let's see. How much do I have? I am curious. I'm going to have a look at it down here so that I can act on it immediately. Nice one today? Yeah, we picked up some nice bits and pieces.
We've had a few setbacks.
Nah, we're fine. Alright, let's see. So, Arcane Dissolution. I have 17,000 Vosper. Cool! Alright. Like, that's 5 packs per 1,000, so that's what, 50, 30, 85 packs? Alright. Do I open up just 85 packs of Arcanes? And if so, which ones do I open up? Definitely not Steel Path. Steel Arcanes is a terrible idea. Hold Fast. Nah. I think the Viri Arcanes might be the right one to pick. Which ones am I missing first? I think I am missing some of the Duviri ones. Let's see. Reaper, Sharp Shot, Shiver of the Legendaries. Equipment. Arcanes. Reaper, I've got. Sharp Shot, I have not. And what was the other one I just said? I immediately forgot.
I have a small battery of tasks. I'm quite content down here.
Shiver.
I'll just... Company is always welcome down here.
Shiver's nearly there, so that's worthwhile, yeah. I could do that one.
And how may this relic...
Inbound, you're absolutely welcome. Glad you're enjoying it.
Today. We truly...
Nope, not Voca.
I'll
Nope,
just
there we are.
hear his voice sometimes.
Alright then, Duviri Arcane Collection. Cost me 4.25 million credits and 17,000 Vosper. Let's see what we get, eh? 255 arcanes. Surely in 255 arcanes I'll find something useful, right? Surely. Let's do it.
There we are then.
Yeah, fair enough. Outburst, Aggress, Intention. Let's just go through it nice and quickly. Let's look for the legendaries. The rest of it is just kind of going to exist. Hey, there's a Sharp Shot. Legendaries are going to show us where we're getting particularly good luck on. Am I good on drop rates? Do I want to write these down? I'm over it. D could have easily released them by now. Shiver! They chose not to. I'm not happy with that. But that's that, really. Reaper, but I've already maxed that out. There's another Reaper. Wow. Okay. Thanks. Best pack. Pack 23. Pack of Legends right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Triple gold. Oh, double Shiver. Nice. Got another Sharp Shot. Lovely. Another Reaper. Shiver Reaper. Are we going to roll a triple legendary? It's really unlikely, but are we going to? How many channel abilities can you have active at once? Theoretically, max 4. How would you achieve that? Don't know. But theoretically. There's another Reaper. Any more for any more? Nope. Set of terrible ones there, but it happens. Another Shiver. Another Reaper. Another Reaper. Double Sharp Shot. We are closing in on the end of the pack, bit by bit. That was pack 69. It was, in fact, not nice. This is a lot of arcanes I've just added to my inventory. Another Sharp Shot. Reaper. And there we go. Alright then, cool. Never did get a triple legendary, but that's absolutely fine. So if I go into the arcanes now, equipment, arcanes, Sharp Shot, still can't max it out. I think I got like 5 there. So, yup, 17,000 Vosper, not enough. Not enough, it turns out. That is fine. There was Shiver, now that I definitely can. Oh, I can only just max it out, blimey. Felt like I got luckier than that, but though, I mean, lucky enough, so I'll work with that. There we go. What was the other legendary one? It was Reaper. And yeah, now up to 8 on those. That's cool. That would get a rank 2 and a bit. Which is cute. And I suppose let's have a look at the comments as well. There was intention. Yeah! It's 21 to max out. I have 78. So there's 3 maxes there and then some. Excuse me, and then some. But you can't stack them up, so 1 max is enough. So that would give me 250 max health per active channeled ability. If you somehow had 4 going, that's plus 1000 max health. Cool. Can't say I'm that enthralled with it as an ability, as an arcane even. But it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's dip back out of here now. What if intention got any uses for bellicose strength? I feel like there's just better ways to get the strength. I didn't use the arcane? Of course I didn't need to. I'm not going to be using arcane intention. My intention is not to use intention. So, yeah. I'm good without, thank you very much. There are far superior things that can go in that spot. Hell, for the amount of health that it gives you on the majority of frames, you could probably just get by with a couple blue shards if it really comes to it. You're miffed by my lack of completionism? So, I've collected 121 out of 145 different arcanes. What am I missing, apparently? Yep, quite a few of them. Quite a few of them. Upgraded only 94 out of 125, and don't even get me started on the relic collection. Also, foundry items. I will claim them at some point. Eventually, maybe, possibly. If you are looking to me for completionism, you are looking in the wrong place. I'm a casual gamer. Doesn't matter that I stream 3 times a week, well, like minimum 9 hours a week of gaming, and then there's the gaming videos I do. I'm still merely a casual. I just play for the fun of it. Absolutely. And on that fun note, let's have a look at what we got here. Oh, we've got an Exterminate Fisher. Those ones are pretty nice and quick to do. So if you'd like to sprint through some Neo Exterminate Fishers over on Europa, send me a message in game, the Kenjineer. I'll bring you on into the squad. Let's go do some Exterminate Neo Fishers. We have LU on the bench in case no one else signs up. Understood. Let's just close off those other tabs so don't miss it. Other messages. Also, just break down the formula of these incredible niche game mechanics. Look, casual doesn't stop just at those who put in absolutely no effort. It's casual as opposed to those trying to min-max hardcore, dial it in at all times. Just because I'm good with a spreadsheet doesn't mean I am trying to go for all the hardcore min-max completionist things all over the place. I've put, what, 5,000 hours into RuneScape? Completionist Cape? Never heard of it. I put similar amount of hours into EVE Online. Titan? Psh, I've seen one. That's my kind of casual. I don't even have maximum, what's it? Yeah, maximum mastery. There's plenty of things I haven't maxed out. Because I don't have to. I don't need to sort out the Zylok, Trumna, Spira, Soma Prime, the Lega Prism, Massacre Prime, Nami Scala Prime. I'll get around to it at some point, maybe, probably not. I'll finish leveling up the Mandanel someday. Now, you have Master Stream Completionist? My condolences. We got one more spot available. Who's going to join us? We're cracking relics. Casually. Oh. I don't know what it is. The last few colds I've picked up are just... The cold itself goes very quickly. The cough effect lingers. You're in the process of arming secondary cucumber? Yeah, fair do. There it is. Redica, come on in. There you are. Now, the most completionisty thing that I have on an MMO would be would be the max cape on RuneScape. That's as far as I've gone. And that's RuneScape 3, to be clear. Not old school. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we're doing the Exterminate. That's what it was. Yeah, I've not been too kind on myself in terms of sleep patterns, and that certainly has a negative effect as well. I need to reel that in. But still, yeah. You're going for 200 mil? You going for all 200 mil on skills? Fair enough. I mean, I haven't got 200 mil on a single one of them. I have 120 farming and just about at that. That was the last push I did.
There is a sanctuary target here.
I did, was it 99 necromancy and 120 farming, and that was that. I was like, yep, cool. The itch hath been scratched. The gods appeased. I can move on with my life again. And probably let the sub run out.
Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The enemies are dropping reactant.
I didn't really gel with necromancy in the end. I'll be honest, it felt like the skills were already there in the, like, summoning. I would have rather just seen summoning revamp and necromancy be necromancy. Necro so OP. That's what I heard and saw, but like there was this brand new skill added, and it felt like just a number of different places got neglected in the process. It felt like summoning got neglected. It felt like dungeoneering got neglected because it just wasn't added to dungeoneering. And Damon Heim just forgot entirely, which is really weird given the actual motifs of Damon Heim. And as someone who really liked dungeoneering, that was frustrating. Yeah. And if there's been changes since, I wouldn't know about it because I 99'd and left. Will I go back to RuneScape when another skill is released? God, I hope not. The day I can finally resist that will be a good day.
There it is. Right for synthesis.
A synthesis target? Oh, you know what I must do.
Synthesis I require.
You know what I must do.
You have broken their
Got it.
ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
No, you got it? Motherfucker. Okay, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I went for that. I wasn't holding back. I'm impressed. Well done. Alright. I am bested this day. Hats off to ya. Oh, this way. How is that out of bounds? I hit the roof. Ugh. Thing. I'll take the Paris piece. Why not? It's actually worth more ducats-wise. Yeah, I just got outplayed there. I just got outplayed.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Completely outplayed. You hear that reset volume? As of this moment, I also hate it. Yes. Synthesis targets do have chonky hit points for their level, yeah. Whether it's worthwhile to use that to test against, I'm not going to weigh in on that. You have to bring your best synthesis game with me in the squad? Fair enough, fair enough. I won't switch to Grendel, but know that I could. I'm not trying to kill them, I just kill them when I see them. If they weren't supposed to die, they wouldn't be given hit points. Simple rule. Fairy Grendel? I mean, any Grendel could do it, but yeah, valid. If I'm going to be that chaotic, it would have to be Fairy Grendel.
Eliminate all corpus threats.
The hunt is on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner
what is that?
detecting a potential target.
This tile.
Search for
I
traces
swear.
of the target.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
There we go. Move through to this room.
Use reactor to open relics.
Obliterate everything that can be obliterated. And we're already there. 30 seconds we got all reactant. 30 seconds! How do other modes ever struggle when we can get it in 30 seconds? I just...
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Alright then.
There it is, right for synthesis. Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require. What have you done? Synthesis only works on the living. Can
Got
you
it.
control your murderous impulses for the good of Sanctuary?
Got it. Got it.
And they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Let's get out of here. I'm gonna take the fan. Whee! God damn it. And we'll take the Hildred piece. That's fine with me. I have so many of those chassis.
Another job.
That's literally just ticked me over into double-digit Hildren Prime chassis now. So pointless. And yet so many. Hello, Ruby. Welcome on it. What? What was that sound? A new beast has arisen. Hello, Junks. One's companion? Yes, companion. Definitely not Helldog following them. You need to get an Oros back from Samaris? Ooh. Ooh. My condolences.
There's a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner.
I've no need to track it. Someone else will find my target for me.
Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
We'll focus on this furious mission.
Defend yourself and use reactor to open relics. They're dropping.
And that's reactant. 30 seconds again.
Open a relic. Keep fighting.
It's bonkers how quick you can get it.
Stay focused.
Really missed this game. Been playing it for years, now came back to play 1999, finished it, but now you don't know how to enjoy the game anymore. Can't find anything meaningful to do. Got any ideas? Have you got every Warframe? Have you got every weapon? Have you tried out various different playstyles? Why am I going this way?
Use the synthesis device.
Have you done every single quest?
No! You've wasted this specimen.
No, I didn't kill that one.
Is it wrong to entrust synthesis to you?
Oh, Bandle, there's no need to be like that. But yeah, here's the thing, is that it's not so much a game where I can just tell you exactly what you should go and do. Because in terms of single attempt stuff, like in terms of the main quests, once you've done them, you know? The story does reach its limit. And it comes down then to the generic gameplay cycle, the looter-shooter gameplay circle. And it's up to you to define what you want from that. Do you enjoy opening relics? Do you enjoy playing full caster frames? Do you want to be a speedster? Do you prefer gunplay? Do you want to do long survivals, short missions? What takes your fancy, really? And if nothing takes your fancy, despite looking around at all of the options, if nothing at all can grab you, then maybe nothing at all grabs you at the moment. That's absolutely fine too. You don't need to force yourself to play the game. But yeah, have a look at the different bits and pieces that exist. Maybe want to acquire Void Rig sets to hand to your friends. or give out to lucky newbies. Maybe you want to build prime sets. Yeah. You could go for a completionist element of your equipment. Like I'm at 693 out of 754 completed. You look through your stuff and what haven't you completed? Maybe you want to try that. Try out a playstyle you've not done before now. Try out curious builds. And like I say, if none of it appeals to you, you go through the whole list of things and none of it appeals, then fair enough, none of it appeals. Sometimes that is simply the case. You reach the end, you finish your plate, and you don't feel the need to go up and get another. You just push your plate forwards, put the cutlery down, thank the restaurant for a game well cooked. That's fine. Especially as Warframe has no subscription to it, so it's not like there's even a financial FOMO. It's just do what you want to do. Maybe do the Netracells, get yourself more Archon shards. Netracells, EDA. If you even know what EDA is at this point, you can do that.
Eliminate all Corpus threats.
Yeah, Ruby, that happens with a lot of people. You're not alone in that. There are plenty of people that will come back to Warframe, try out the new content, have their fill, and then they'll go try out the next thing. Okay, cool, that was fun. Now on to Monster Hunter Wilds for a bit. Alright, that was fun. Oh, has Apex Legends delivered an update? Cool, let's have a look how that's doing. Hey, is the new Sonic game out? Excellent. That's a perfectly valid way of playing. You don't have to commit to Warframe like a girlfriend or something. It's not a long-term monogamous relationship where you play this game and nothing but this game. I don't even do that. I'm a Warframe content creator. I play Warframe at least 6 hours a week on stream alone. And then there's what I do both for my videos and just for myself. And I still play plenty of other games. Fair amounts of them. If it ain't fun, if you're trying to find ways to force yourself to engage the game, it's just going to make it feel worse. So, let it happen as it happens. If you find that nothing takes your fancy, like, at all, then that's something else. That's something to address. But so long as there's something, it doesn't have to be Warframe. God damn that! All the way back here. Are you kidding? My jumps aren't that high. And I'm off the other side. Amazing. I know that's technically worth more. I'm going to take it for a risk. There you are. People who can stick to one game so religiously, like those who play even Warframe so much that they end up with hundreds of thousands of platinum from just the sheer amount of things they farm and sell out. They're almost scary, to be honest. That's a scary amount of dedication. Like, to put into some perspective on that, they're probably not doing prime parts, but let's use prime parts as an example. And let's go for one of the semi-recent ones. Let's go with Gauss. Gauss Prime set on Warframe Market is currently going for about 30 platinum. And if you were Legendary 4, and Legendary 4 has not been around forever, but if you're Legendary 4, you get 34 trades a day. If you get 30 platinum out of that every single time, that is 1,020 plat per day maximum you could get. And that's somehow completing those sets. Now, don't get me wrong. People can do better trades than that. 30 plat per trade is not exactly the high life. But it puts into perspective just how far it is. And yet there are plenty of people doing that. Doing that with Rivens, doing that with Riven rolling, they're farming the Kuva for it and trying to get the best out of it. They'll be just trading all day. Sure, why not? Hi, how can I play level 9,999? Can you show me, please? You're talking about level cap. I don't really cover level cap content because it is an extrapolation of the setups, but basically you take a setup, dial it up to 11, and use some form of cannot die. Be that straight up immortality, shield gate variant of immortality, overguard gates variant of immortality, or be invisible so that you don't get targeted in the first place. Some way of don't die. That's how you do that. In an absolute nutshell. If you want more specifics than that, I'll be very honest, another creator's where you want to at that point. You can't find it. Oh, right, okay. So you won't find it as a node. All endless missions, so things like interception, defense, void cascade, all endless modes, continuously scale up in level over time. And the longer you go, the faster it scales up in level. Some missions scale faster, some scale slower, so survival I think is the slowest. Whereas if you do like Void Cascade or the Circuit, it's very, very quick. So the longer you stay in an endless mission, the higher the level goes, until eventually it hits level cap, which is 9,999. That's how you access level cap content. And I still don't recommend it. Maybe if you want something different, sure, give it a try. I don't recommend it. What mission can I show you, brother? Dude, I just told you. Endless missions. Like Survival, Defense, Void Cascade, Circuit, etc. Best mission for it. Ask someone who does level cap content. Hey, the information is right there in front of you. It's right there. It comes down to the kind of mission you want to play. It's not something you go into on a whimsy. It's not something that's going to take 5 minutes. So I strongly recommend you at this point get into the mindset of making sure you know how to find the information you're looking for. It's not going to be just in and out, easy peasy, who really cares stuff. If you can't take the 5 minutes to Google, you're definitely not going to spend the hours getting to level cap.
Eliminate all Corvus threats.
The hunt is on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner is detecting a potential target. Use it. Search for traces of the target.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a magic?
Another simple exterminate. And oh my god, that's just an explosion of traces. I'm already cracked. 25 seconds. Good god. I will never get over just how different the drop rates are between missions.
Stay focused. There's a heavy
There we go.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
New record? It was pretty damn fast, wasn't it?
It will be a perfect specimen. Trap it so you can synthesize it for me.
The voice lines are still catching up.
Works on the living.
There we go. What's best nuking frame right now? There's various ones that can nuke in various ways. You can nuke with Sarin, you can nuke with Volt, you can nuke with Equinox technically still, you can nuke with Gara, you can nuke with Gals. Take your pick, really. How did I get this far behind the group? What the hell? How did that happen? Alright. Let's take the author's piece. I know Revenant's right there, but this one's got more ducats to it.
Another job well executed.
How am I doing on the void traces, by the way? Ooh, 1,537. Plus these 32, so 1569 now. Nice. Nearly maxed out on those. Do I have Volt's King of Kavat's build? That sounds like a build made by someone else, and no. I don't look up other people's builds and use them. All the builds I have are either my own or at most inspired by what others have said is possible. Closing in on that, let's go to the bottom of the owned ones, because those are probably going to be the rarer and therefore more valuable relics. Let's see. Yeah, let's just dump some traces into some of these. go. I don't need to upgrade that one. Oh, we got some Rubico ones. Yeah, let's upgrade those. There we are. Just a little bit of Void Trace usage, so I'm not going to hit the cap in the next few missions. That would suck. Let's continue. We've got certainly a medley of ships here. All different landing craft. Oh, wrong side. God damn it. Why is this tile designed to bamboozle like that?
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. You found a fissure. Look out.
I don't think we can get 30 seconds to react in this time. Nope, we just hit 30 seconds.
The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Stay
Getting
focused.
close.
There's a
What?
heavy unit
What volume did I hit there? Honestly, that one was just BS.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened. Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
That's it. It'll be a perfect
Oh.
specimen.
Specimen? Specimen? Ah, you got me. Alright. You can keep that one. You can keep that one.
You've broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Big dash. And launch us. Go. Go. Beautiful. And we have a Phantasma Prime Blueprint. I'll take that one. Learn to your ducats. God, I have just a bundle of Hildren pieces, apparently. I'll sell them eventually. Eventually. What's my favourite primary, secondary, melee right now? Primary, Burst and Prime Incarnon. Melee, Zorus. And secondary... Secondary I'm more flexible on. I usually equip the later, more Epitaph. I keep forgetting the Epitaph Prime exists, but I should equip that one. Inbound say uses the Desiccation Augment and buff them with Shock Trooper. Okay, so... Is that a Naris build or a Vault build? Not sure I'm following. How do you get the plat price of items displayed? That is using the Warframe third-party program. It's PC only. We'll continue working our way through these relics, bit by bit. How many traces did I get in that mission? Yeah, 55. That's why I had to jump some. Got half a radiant right there. And away we go.
The hunter's on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner is detecting a potential target. Use it. Search for traces of the target.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open
We array. Ah, not off cooldown. Not off cooldown. Also, where's my reactant? Give. Wasn't killing that quickly.
Use it to crack open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
There we go. More. And we're done. Excellent.
Stay focused.
There it is.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
There it is. You're real close to it, but are you quick enough to stop me?
Well done. Your relic is opened.
I think you were. Yep, you were quick enough to stop me. Alright, you've got your scan now. I think you're finished. I made it more interesting, made it more difficult.
Well done. Now get
You
to
finally
extraction.
properly earned it. Dion saying, hey, long time viewer, first time chatting on Twitch. Am I using my Umbral Lavos build? Yes, indeed. This is my default go-to Lavos setup. Oops, slam. Whoop, not over. Oh, for goodness sake. Why does every extraction have a bloody out of bounds zone right next to it? All of them. Are there claims why you don't run relics when you play on your PlayStation? Yeah, fair enough.
Mission complete. Excellent.
Do I find it still produces a good amount of damage even without Arc and Vitality? Yeah, it's fine. If I want even more damage, I can add on the Mecha set. If I really want to min-max, I can throw in Arc and Vitality. But I prefer having the extra tank instead. So yeah. Ooh, another 58 traces. Where is it? There it is. If you find that the damage is lacking, then fair enough. You can always go for the Arc and Vitality approach. That's absolutely fine. You trade out tank, you get more power instead. But by the same token, I prefer the coziness. And it still has plenty of power behind it. If you really want to ramp up the damage, it's going to be a Mecha set approach. Because then the status spreading is absolutely bonkers. Mecha set with a well-tuned companion, using something like Contagious Bond as well. I think it's Contagious Bond.
The hunt is on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner is detecting a potential target. Use it. Search for traces of the target.
Dash through all the enemies. Bop. There we go, 26 seconds. And we have all of the reactant. Will we watch later to grab the build? Yeah, go for it. I do cover how you can do it both Umbral and non-Umbral. I've walked through the bits and pieces, the options, and not just the options, but also how those options impact what your Lavos is capable of. So you can really pick and choose for what works best for you there. Like I mentioned in the video, there is no one right answer with regards to which setup to use. It mostly comes down to a matter of preference. Oh, you needed one more, did you? You needed one more?
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Too bad.
No! You've wasted this specimen. Was I wrong to entrust synthesis to you?
I'm not doing that to be completely malicious. It is just adding a little bit of extra challenge to it. If I get asked to stop, I will immediately stop. But so far that hasn't happened, so I won't. Alright, don't overjump it. Don't overjump it. There we go. Let's go for the foreman piece. Even if it's hilarious, I absolutely shall. Adds to the challenge of it all. And it pisses off Samaris. Double win.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
59 traces. They just keep going up. I've gained over 160 traces in the last 3 missions. I'm happy with that. Not a single gold since you joined stream, but unlucky. Yeah, that does happen. I'm not bringing Radiance at the moment, so the drop rate for me is very low. Alpha Night stream is a regular schedule. There absolutely is. Exclamation mark schedule for the link to that, by the way. In your time zone, no less. You got 6 traces? Oof. 6 traces to 59. The rich get richer. Deanne, you're going to have to try that again without the space there. It looks like your phone probably added that in. There you go. Yeah, I stream every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday from 7 till 10 UK time. That schedule has it in your time zone. And it's usually 7 till 10. Sometimes I run over. Like on Friday just gone, I did a 6.5 hour stream rather than 3 hours. Oops, my bad. Actually, those were there were happy for the length of it, so what have you. We're not going to have such a long stream today. There's only so much relic cracking I can do in one session before I'm like, yeah, let's not push that any further.
You need them to open a relic, but are you confident that you can stand their threat? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Use that reactant to open
I guess, Ellie, yeah, I guess.
Don't forget the reactant. You need more.
Are you not entertained moment? Where is this thing? There it is. Oh, for goodness sake, what is this bloody labyrinthian access to that? What on earth? Or Europa? Ah, get me out of here. And even the hidey spots are just as winding as the entire map. They really had fun making this one obnoxious, didn't they? Also, wow, we're a minute in and I've not yet picked up the reactant. I'm losing my touch. I have a question for you. Do you... We don't do that here. Thank you. Let's get out of here.
Now get to extraction.
Bye, idiot corpus. Fish has spawned on top of my cast. I got a free recast. Pomp. Too easy. Yeah, we have a rule against both politics and shit jokes, so yeah.
What have you done? Synthesis only works on the living. Can you control your
That was something to kill? I didn't even see it.
sanctuary?
Ooh, this one's actually worth 9 flat. I'll take it. There we go.
Another job well executed.
Another 42 traces. It's not the 50 plus we've been having the last 3 in a row, but I'm still not going to sneeze at that. It's given us back most of the traces I just sunk into relics. And yeah, 42 traces in 2 minutes 18 seconds. It's not hard to get them. It's not hard to get them. Having a dedicated squad, so we're not constantly finding new players, speeds it up a bit. There's the one with the rift ability, so you have to have the scan. Ah, I see, I see. Gotta get good on that.
Eliminate all corpus threats.
Eliminating.
There is a sanctuary
I feel like that synchronized up with the music quite nicely there.
track it with the synthesis scan.
Maybe that's just me, but it felt like it.
Watch out. I'm detecting void.
Oh, that's not the way to go.
Do you
Dang it.
have a matching relic? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to overcome this. Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it.
Let's go find more of the corrupted... What? I thought they'd...
Get the reactant. You need more to
I
open
thought
the
they'd
relic.
died behind us already. Now I'm behind everyone. No, and they found a... Nah,
Stay focused.
I can't kill that one.
There's a heavy unit.
That's 200 meters ahead. I can't get to that one in time. Lavos is good, but he's not that good. I got bamboozled. I didn't even need to go back. There was so much reactant ahead of me.
They're on the run. Another successful
I got double bamboozled there. I mean, I let you have it. That's what it was.
Open the relic.
And there we are. Still first to extract. You got a Glade Prime today? Hey, very nice. It's not as significant as it used to be, thanks to the changes to armor and health. So since then, Glade Prime has lost relative power compared to other options for your arsenal, but it's still a very effective weapon, absolutely. The Zoris, I would say, beats it out these days,
Mission complete.
but
Excellent.
it's not like S tier to D tier, it's more like S tier to A plus tier. You're still gonna wipe with it. You're still gonna wipe. Only one more synthesis target left. Oh, you've had a bundle of them. Are you doing one of the 10 of the same type targets then? The fixed challenges, I take it. Ah, that explains why this has been going on so long. I see, I see, I see. Well, we'll see how quickly you get that last one. I'm definitely not going to alter my arsenal in a way to deal with it more effectively. No siree. Nope. Definitely did not change that there.
Eliminate all corpus threats.
There is a sanctuary target.
Ah, it was almost a perfect slide down.
Sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
White fishers.
Ooh. That was 18 seconds into the mission. 18 seconds reactant obtained. Seriously, what the hell?
Use that reactant to open a relic. You are going to need more reactant, not to open that relic.
In what other mission type would you get all of the reactant in 18 seconds? Be real with me. What other mission type comes close to that?
Unit approaching. You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
There it is. Right for synthesis. Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require.
Where is it? Where the fuck did it go? It looked like it just vanished. It disintegrated. Brendel? Okay, that's cheesing it. That's cheesing it. I've been shooting it. Grendel ate it? Wow. I wasn't being that mean. I wasn't being that mean. What are my thoughts on Equinox Prime? Could do with an update, to be quite honest. It is certainly showing her age, but still a capable Prime frame, and if you've got a coordinated squad around what Equinox is good at, you can certainly get some work done. I believe she's the only frame in the game with a truly infinitely scaling nuke. The only one with truly infinite. It's not the best scaling nuke, but it can reach infinity. Technically. Well, tends toward infinity. You know what I mean. Obviously you can't reach infinity, that's not how it works. Hey, do you know if there's a way to replay questlines? But a long time ago, I don't remember anything. Aside from a new account, or watching someone's playthrough on a new account, by the way, Dan series over on my YouTube channel, just saying, only some quests can be replayed. So yeah. Your best option if you really want to go through that would be to quite literally watch someone else's POV. Because yeah, they're not all replayable.
Eliminate all corpus threats.
The hunt is on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner is detecting a potential target. Use it. Search for traces of the target.
White fishers.
Slap.
You need them to open a relic, but are you
Oh, I've done this again. I need to go backtrack. No, backtracking takes me away from the target.
a fisher?
Is it over this way?
Yourself and use reactant to open relics.
Bamboozled.
Reactant to open a relic. The reactant is working on your relic.
I must stay close to them. They cannot get the target. I must avoid it. It is important to me.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
There it is. You.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
I think that counts. I think that counts.
Should you perform synthesis? Disappointing.
Yes!
Specimen is useless to sanctuary.
We succeeded. Ah, dude, it's so needless. So needless, but doing it anyway.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
What happened? It perished. Gib. Come on. Yay! And down to Earth. Europa. Oh, Gauss piece! Nice. Can Grendel eat the Samara's targets? Yes. Gaze targets? Don't know, but Samara's targets? Yes.
Mission complete. Excellent work,
I think the lockdown abilities automatically counts after first scan? Ah, I see. Were you trying to lock it down to protect it, Elliot? We did that in less than 2 minutes. Damn. Ah, I see, I see. Okay. Yeah, you were trying to protect it, it doesn't want to be protected, and then Grendel Foreman moment happens. Yep, I'll do it. I'll do. Dark Ghost, it looks like your question has just been answered for you by Raynuva. Ray, thank you very much. You were on that faster than I could even read the message. Yeah. You should definitely check out my Mirage build guide. That'll have you absolutely covered with using her. Don't you worry. I think the only thing from that is I think that guide was made when Eclipse was still light-based rather than tap-hold. So now it's even better. All the same information applies, but you can tap cast for darkness and hold cast for full solar energy.
I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
Or I suppose it's hidden solar energy, because it's eclipsed. I'm not going to ever think that.
You're near a fissure. Corrupted foes are dropping reactant.
Where is it?
Don't forget the reactant.
This gun feels worse for the job. No! Wait. Did it get eaten again?
There's a heavy unit approaching.
It got eaten again, didn't it?
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
I'll just blab the area. Samara's still going. Doesn't even realise it's been eaten yet. It will come a moment where it finally is digested, and then Samaras will digest that. And with that. Grendel really is just cheating against Samaras targets? Yeah, it's why I didn't bring him for it. There's no way of countering it. He just swallows the target. It's gone. What do you do? Nothing. It's over. Oh, Equinox piece. Alright. We'll shove that into the old inventory. 5 neuroptics for me. Sure thing. Just a reminder, y'all, we have got the Plat raffle running today. It's exclamation mark ticket for a chance to win it. Exclamation mark raffle if you have no idea what the raffle's all about. Might be your first time here. Absolutely fine either way. We'll be doing the draw for that in about half an hour. And no, you don't have to be here at the point of the draw to win it. So long as, if you're the winner and your Twitch DMs are open, so long as you reply within 24 hours, it's yours. You don't have to be here the moment I do the draw to claim it. For really, really big things, I might do that kind of thing, but when it comes to a Plat raffle, there's so many people entering and there's one prize, it just feels harsh to say, oh, by the way, you also have to be here at the exact moment. Because you could have been watching the stream for 2.5 hours, and then the cat threw up on the carpet. You have to go deal with that. Why does that person have to miss out? Doesn't seem right to me. So that's why you can take a ticket at any point during a stream. I'm very aware this does mean that some people will join the stream, grab a ticket, and then go watch, I don't know, Teletubbies or something stupid. I can't stop you. At least you still took the time to tune in. So yeah. Now, if you do happen to stick around, you do happen to hit that follow button because you enjoy the channel, and maybe even consider hitting that subscribe button. Bonus points if you subscribe for free with your Amazon Prime, then yay, even better. If you have your Amazon Prime account linked up to your Twitch account, when you hit the subscribe button, you might see the option there, subscribe for free with Prime, and boom. You get all the benefits, none of the ads, and you get to take money out of Jeff Bezos' pocket, and that's just a triple win right there. That's just a triple win. I do wonder what would happen if a creator actually made a concerted drive to reach out to people who... Oh, ah! It's behind us this time, that's cheeking. No, 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 no. You win. This gun is not suitable for taking out those targets. Ah well.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
You win. Yeah, I've wondered what would happen if a large creator tried mobilizing non-Twitch viewers. Just be like, hey, you got Amazon, just follow these couple steps. Help me out. Something like that. Because you can't make it part of a giveaway or something. That is against TOS now and end up badly. But imagine if someone did do that. Like, someone substantial in the YouTube scene, but not the Twitch scene. That could lead to a sudden spike in payout from Amazon to Twitch. Or rather, specifically from Amazon to Twitch's streamer. What the fuck is that essay? Hold on, what's this? I know you are a stupid Warframe influence that is trying to fool these kids with zero money to build stats for benefactors of digital extremes instead of allowed to realize this abomination is managed to climb. But really, good thing I didn't ask you who the human of Warframe is. Do you think I'm talking about taxi drivers? Who the fuck are you? Let's have a look here. Oh! Alright, you're the heathen. Alright, cool. I'm bored of you. Goodbye. Doesn't Twitch belong to Amazon? Yes, but. Yes, but. It's more of a subsidiary of it kind of thing. The finances still have to balance out. And if Twitch suddenly requests or has to pay out like a lot of money from Prime subs being claimed, then Amazon's being countered to be like, hang on, this doesn't seem right. Yeah. You thought some weird AI thing? I don't think that far, honestly. Could be anything. Doesn't matter enough to me. All that's clear is that it's someone who doesn't enjoy being here, so I help them figure that out. Simple as that. I appreciate their review. I will consider their opinion. No, I've stopped considering it. Yeah. Haters gonna hate. Solve the kid properly? Kid, adult, doesn't matter to me. Straight up doesn't matter. Sold to or not, or maybe they're just having their own brand of fun. Doesn't matter to me. It's like when someone pops in, they're brand new, they see people playing Warframe and they go, is Warframe still worth playing? No, I'm just wasting my life. Yeah, of course it's worth playing. I'm here, I'm playing it, I'm enjoying it. And other people are clearly doing the same. It continues to be in the top charts for Steam. Like, that doesn't happen by accident. You can't fake that. But some people just get butthurt. Something twists in their head and they go, you know what, this is the best way to spend my time right now. Could be playing other games, could be going out, getting a partner, loving life. Nah, gotta hate. Alright, fair enough. I have a handy little button that says, cheers bro. Although, I think I may have misread it. Maybe it's dyslexia. It looked like cheers bro to me, but I think it's actually spelled, if I look at it really carefully, B-A-N. Ah, right, yeah. I see my mistake now. It's not cheers bro. It looks very, very similar though. And let's grab... You know what, I'm just going to be stupid and grab the Bratton piece. Because I'm close to finishing the Bratton set again. Why not? I don't want a 13th Cobra and Crane Prime blueprint, I don't. No. I would say it's weird you see it in the bunch in the chat of Destiny streamers playing Warframe. People go to people. And it's up to the creator of running that channel how they wish to handle it. I'll mildly mock it for probably longer than is necessary, just to continue a point, whilst very happily hitting the ban button, I don't care. They might even send through an unban request and I will laugh at it later. Yep. Ah, that's finally closed. Alright then. That one's finally closed. What have we got that's new? I don't really want to do those ones. I'm not really enamored with any of those. Steel Path. There we go. Exterminate, exterminate, disruption, exterminate, exterminate. Yeah, okay. They're kicking off on the exterminates. We're not going to do that one because it's Eris, and I'm not a fan of the Eris tile set. These two are both Lith. We can go for Mariana. Mariana is actually really easy to clear through. Let's do Mariana. I know it's only a Lith, but it is so easy to roll through. I am going to switch over. Actually, no, I'm going to keep the Blapper. I'm going to keep the Blapper. Let's keep cracking on. Until we're done. Whether people in the squad or myself are done, we'll just keep on cracking on. Primes to get, traces to earn, all that good stuff. You should probably check how close I am to maxed on that again.
And the enemy calls for a song.
Whilst we go through this, I do have an admission. And it's not a Warframe admission. No, this one is a EVE Online admission. I have to confess that as much as I have protested against the frankly lame duck joke of EVE Online being a spreadsheet simulator, and to be clear, it's still not a spreadsheet simulator, if you're as nerdy as me, you might spend 4 or 5 hours on a Saturday making multiple spreadsheets for EVE Online. Yeah. I did specifically put together a very comprehensive breakdown of Tech 3 production of Legion, Confessor, and associated subsystems from initial reverse engineering all the way through to the reaction process of the fullerene polymers, and then into the... Oh, let's have a look here. I'll take the Bratton piece. There we go. Finish the set. Go through the polymers, then into the advanced components, bring that together with the ancient salvage, and finally the total assembly. Bringing together all the different aspects of it. I've broken it down not only in the forward process, but also back looking through it to then see out of items which can be harvested, what percentage of each item does it actually lead to? Where are all the bits and pieces coming together? Yeah, I spent a few hours on that this weekend. Absolutely worth it, kind of. Maybe. Slightly. Maybe. Maybe. Interestingly, in going through it, I did find... Let's just... Actually, I'm going to load up the sheet real quickly. I did find an interesting detail about this, that in the production of a Legion, for example, from scratch, the fees for the reactions, components, and final assembly combined, using the system that I'm normally based in, would account for 14% of the entire value of the actual product. 14% of it was just manufacturing fees, which is a lot, actually. But I've also found that I can reduce, not all, but most of those fees by a relatively decent margin, with a very small amount of effort. That's something I'm going to be doing. I think I can take out, let me just have a look here again, it was that one and that one. Yeah, I can take out just under 6% of the total price by taking 12% of the fees and slashing them in half by using an alternative system. Literally. So that was worth investigating and discovering just how significant the fees were, because normally when building something in an Eve, the fees don't matter that much. But in this case, turns out they do. What's the better companion in terms of status priming? Hound or Diriger? There's arguments for both, to be quite honest. Because it's never just status priming that you'll want for a companion. It's never just status priming. So there really are arguments for both, and it's better to look at what they can do differently rather than what they're both trying to do the same. When you analyze it from that direction, you'll see which is the better companion for you to pick up. Ah. Itch. Ooh, would you look at that? Intact Relic picks up that. Cobra and Crane, Prime Guard, that completes a set. It's not the most valuable of sets, but it completes it. Although the Stradivar piece... Yeah, I'll get that another time. I'll get that another time. Random question, what is... Oh wait, no, I read that one, sorry. Judging writing down list, yeah, that's fine. Another? Another what? Is this another of these? I'm not sure what you're saying. Second intact rare today? Oh, right, yeah. I mean, we have opened up a fair few relics today. My Void Traces are once again looking a little bit stonks. I don't think we've opened up 100, so... Was it? Yeah, so I guess we're just getting lucky. I guess stream luck does sometimes strike, or just, you know, luck in general. Let's see, what relics are worth upgrading? You know what, actually, do I have glaive relics still lying around? Oh my god, I do. Let's invest into those. There we go. That's somewhere to put some Void Traces so we don't hit the max. There we are. I can make use of those someday. Not today. Probably. Let's just keep getting the traces. I mean, if we're getting rares on intact, why do I need to spend the Radiance right now? We'll wait until I'm having bad luck to fix that. Moon asking to join. We don't currently have a space, but if someone does end up dropping out, you'll be welcome to join. We do not currently have a space. Trying to interact whilst loading. Ah! There we are. Alright, that's fine. Let's just thank you. I think I put enough damage on those. If they die, they die. The fun fact of the Envoy being secretly automatic is nowhere near as interesting now that we have turning the ability to turn all semi-auto weapons into automatic. It's the smallest of details. It's not a problem in the slightest. But yeah, for as long as I can remember with the weapon entirely, the Tenet Envoy was marked down as being a purely semi-auto weapon. And it never was. You could always just hold down the trigger on it. Just one of those things. Also says it in the arsenal correctly now? Oh, it does now, does it? Okay. Well, yeah. They probably changed it when the whole semi-auto thing happened. That would be my guess. Why am I not using Tenacious Bonds? Because I'm not. There's not particularly a reason I'd need to use it right now. Let me think. Tenacious Bonds requirement. Doesn't that require that I have crits on my weapon? On my companion weapon? My companion is currently using Verglass Prime, which is without a Riven. I don't think I'm going to reach that, right?
It is done.
So yeah, I don't currently have the weapon equipped to achieve that. 10 Neurodes? 10 Neurodes in one mission. God, Dan wishes he could have that. Yeah, I think I don't actually meet the criteria to use it, so that's the best reason not to have it right now. We were doing that. Oh, hello. One. I'm gonna make space for Moon. Alright, Elio. Thank you very much for joining in, and thank you for making the space for Moon. Moon, come on in. Give Moon a moment to join, and then I will hit the load. There we go. GG's indeed, Elio. You picked up some nice pieces with us today, absolutely. Yeah, Dark Wolf, it's not so much one is better than the other, it's that they are different flavors of achieving the same goal and having other goals along the way. It's like... it's like, who's better at invisibility? Would you go for Ivara or Octavia? The question, who's better at invisibility, isn't enough of an answer. Because there's more to it than just going invisible. So it's the same with Diriger Hound. It's the same there. Reactant obtained. Kind of curious that D never got around to like making it where certain voice lines would just stop talking if they're no longer relevant. Because like if Lotus is saying, "Oh, you need more reactant," when I've just gained a 10 reactant, you'd imagine that voice line would just cut off to avoid confusion and misinformation. And we know that they can do this because they allow us to cut off the voice speech. I guess it's, you know, it's a really minor thing. I don't blame them for not doing it, it just feels a little odd is all. And it's how we end up with things like Samara is still going on about how he would love to have that specimen when I already killed it like 30 seconds prior. Also, she should have fewer lines of Steel Path. I don't know if that's because of my settings, I'll be honest. That might be because of my settings, like creator mode might be affecting that. Not certain on that one. Oh, it's got stuck. No. There we are. Some mechanics are bound to speech, it's affecting gameplay. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Some things can't happen until the voice line's allowed to happen. And it's kind of weird that some things then just drag on as a result. Also, I know that the Tatsu piece is higher ducats, but the Alice brings me closer to finishing a set, so I'm just going to grab that one. I don't need the sets, I already have it mastered, but sets are just easier and more convenient to sell, so I like to finish sets. It's a nice little tick box rather than just individual components selling for much less per trade. Oh, I see, Mobot. I see what you mean, yeah. And yeah, Oricon Eye can be significantly delayed, like seriously delayed. Seriously delayed if NPCs have a lot of voice lines that are triggering before it. Because Oricon Eye will not deploy until Ordis can let you know it's being deployed. Which is really weird when you think about it. So many other things can happen without waiting for the voice lines, that one doesn't. That one queues up, it's just patiently sat there like... Ordis is just too polite. Just waits for everyone else to have their turn, then it's like, by the way, operator, that thing you requested when you were still alive, I can do it now. Yay! Thanks. Do other air supports wait for voice lines to end, or is it just Oricon Eye? I think it might be all air supports in general, because Ordis has to announce it coming in. I think it is all of them. I could be wrong on that. Dark Wolf saying it is all air supports. Okay. Bullseye say always buy parts individually rather than sets. Don't know why people don't do that. Because people don't want to be spending time trading. Think, Bullseye, the number of times you reached out to people to buy something and they just don't respond, or they've got really shitty connections and ends up being an ordeal trading, they do something stupid about it. All kinds of hassles in trading. A lot of people don't want to deal with that. So rather than going through 4 trades, they just go through 1. Bam, they just have their set. Job done. That has value to people. There are others that, even though they'll have 1 or 2 of the parts, they don't really value the savings in platinum high enough. The amount of platinum is quite significant. It's quite significant to you, Bullseye. Perspective. If someone has 100 platinum, they figure they're happy to spend 100 platinum on something, and then they see the set is 60 platinum, they're like, oh shit, yeah, that's great. I was expecting to spend more than that. Job done. They're not necessarily going to then go, oh, but let's have a look at the parts one by one. Okay, so if I get this one, I get that one, and get this one, and get that one, and add it together, that would come to 47 platinum. So I saved 13 platinum. But now I need to reach out to each of those people, and oh, what if that one doesn't respond? Okay, so now it's actually 39 platinum because that one went up by 2. Or was that the guy I already spoke to? Oh, I don't know anymore. It's a whole bunch of mess and effort and just process that a lot of people don't want to go through. And then that leaves it for you to go in there and grab the discounted prices. If more people were going for the individual items, the set prices would come down and the individual prices would go up. So that whole people being lazy is actually making it cheaper for you. It's the crazy thing. You're benefiting from people being lazy without even having to interact with them in the slightest. And that's just pretty nifty. That's just pretty nifty right there. Yeah, some platforms like Nintendo Switch, it can also be more difficult just to get the trades in general. I get that. I think Bullseye's coming from the perspective of where the trades are available. Yeah. The PoE strategy where you spam everyone and block everyone after you get what you want. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Radikar saying gotta leave after this mission. Funnily enough, we probably all do. Looking at the time, we probably all do. We've got a platinum raffle to do in a moment. The whole ships are blue? Oh, that's a coinky dink, isn't it?
The enemies are dropping reactants. You are going to need more reactant.
People being lazy is what fuels a lot of the system. I mean, I wouldn't say people being lazy fuels all of it or a significant chunk of it. It's more just availability and access. Sometimes you don't want to go through that process because it is a process. It's not lazy if you can just get things faster by farming plat and then trading it. That's just common sense for a lot of people. But yeah. Providing things to people that didn't want to do it the other way is the economy, yeah. Absolutely. Quick little reload. You think Warframe's economy would be very different if we had an auction house? Oh, I've talked about this at length. I have talked about this at serious length, how it would be a detriment. A serious detriment to Warframe's economy, and even to the financing of Digital Extremes. I think it would be an actual negative to them too, which would have knock-on effects for all of us. The friction in trading in Warframe is a big part of how Warframe is able to operate. Like, no overstatement on it there. It's a big part of how it's able to operate at all. Ooh, let's grab that. I don't know why I'm grabbing that. I don't need that, but... well, Loot Bunny's gonna Loot Bunny, I suppose. And to wrap it up, let's grab... I'll grab the Null piece. Why not? I'll grab the Null. You can have the extra Void Traces. I agree, Mobot. Yeah, if D were to expand in-game trading, just basically Warframe market, but in-game, would be the answer. Just bringing that in-game. It would introduce a lot more people to the ability to trade for stuff. It would make it a formalized in-game real thing rather than a third-party program. That would be ideal. That would be ideal. Especially as they could also set it up so that trading through that system, or inviting to trade through that system, would send a different appearance to the message. To make it where people couldn't edit the message. You click the button and it sends a very clearly, this is a want to trade request. Reduce the amount of scamming that can happen, basically. Anyway, thank you very much, squad, for joining me on those relic fishers. Enjoy your loot. I know I certainly will. Thank you very much on that. Is a Warframe trustworthy? Will it get you banned, since DE is a bit funky about third-party software? Good questions. Let's start with the DE bit. DE say that all third-party programs are used at your own risk. It is up to you to assess that for yourself, but they will not endorse it. I, however, will, because I'm not DE. I don't have the same litigious concerns where things may potentially, possibly in the future go wrong. No, not a problem. I use a Warframe. I've been using it throughout this stream, and I'm happy to say that I see no reason it has any issue with TOS in any way whatsoever. I am perfectly happy to endorse the application. If you're able to use it on PC, go ahead and use it. If you have issues with the application, if you have issues with Overwolf or whatnot, then fair enough, don't use it. That's up to you. But I've got no issue with it personally. It's just a very convenient tool. Absolutely. But again, stressing, DE would like you to be reminded that it is a third-party application. They don't endorse it. Use at your own risk. Due diligence. Alright. Didn't say even auto trade without dojo, simply removing daily trade, like press and sold. No, anything like that would seriously impact the economy and for the worse, Dalen. It seriously would impact it. Let me give you an example. If I were able to go to the market console, but open up the player market console, okay? And say, you know, I've just picked up these Prime pieces. I picked up enough for a Bratton Prime set. So I could go, Bratton Prime. It's not there. I go, yep, click, want to sell, set price, 13. Set to sell. And then I go away and do my other thing. Sometime later, oh, I've got 13 platinum extra in my account. That's a problem. That would seriously be a problem. That would massively damage Warframe's economy. Massively. Even if it was a case of list it there, and then later someone goes, hey, I'd like to buy this, and so I have to go, okay, go to order, my orders, confirm order. Done. That would still damage it massively. The friction in trading, the requirement of people interacting live in the moment to hand the items over, that friction adds a barrier to entry, and that barrier, it isn't a skill-based one, it isn't a location-based one because you can all access it. That barrier is an effort-based one. It is an effort-based one. Think of all the duplicate mods you've acquired. Think of all the duplicate mods I've acquired. I'm at nearly 100,000 duplicate mods. Now think of all the duplicate Rivens, think of all the duplicate arcanes, think of all the prime pieces. You know, bots isn't even the start of it, just people. Just people. Right now, I have tons of items in my inventory I could easily sell, and I am not the only person very, very far from it. Loads of people have things they could easily sell for platinum, but it takes effort. It's not difficult, you just have to list it. It's the process, it's the friction of it, the tedium. If you go up to a market and just go, sell that for that, 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 sell that for that. Cool, alright, yeah, I'm good. Give me some plat, please. Yeah, everyone and their dog will do that. And that won't lead to a similar increase in buyers. That won't lead to loads of people going, oh, sweet, I can just go here and go, buy. That would increase for some people. Don't get me wrong, that would absolutely increase for a number of people. But it wouldn't be enough of an increase to offset the amount of new sellers. So the prices come down. On top of that, if you can so easily get those items from players, you're less likely to get them from DE. So that is a further negative. DE have now less people buying from them directly, for be it Prime sets, be it Warframes in general. If someone wants to get hold of, say, Protea, they might not go through the process of looking up, oh, I can get a hold of Protea by trading with players and blah, 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 blah. They probably just go, okay, yeah, I've got Platinum, I want Protea. The Prime Resurgence doesn't have it, so there's Protea, I'll just buy Protea. But if they search the market and go, I want to get Protea, and Protea Prime pops up, they go, oh, well, it's 325 for Protea, but I can just get Protea Prime for, how much is the set currently going for? The 40? They just see the two in the same market interface, or just one interface away. Yeah, you know they're not going to give DE the money at that point. So now DE get even less. These cascading effects starting to happen. For free-to-play players who rely on being able to sell items to be able to get Platinum to buy premium things like Warframe slots, weapon slots, Orokin reactors, Former even. Because the prices would be deflated from all the additional sellers, you're going to get less Platinum per item, which means that those premium things like slots actually become more expensive in the amount of gameplay and items required to afford it. At the moment, a gold item from a relic, unless it's a vaulted one or a very new one, is probably around about 8-9 Platinum. You run up an auction house style thing, and that price can come down noticeably. If it came down to about 4 Platinum, that would mean that functionally everything you buy with Platinum for a free-to-play experience would have doubled in cost. With no benefit to DE. No benefit to the players. The only people that benefit from that are the people who are buying the Platinum in the first place and going, cool, I can get more for my 100 Plat than I did before. Sweet, okay. Yeah. That wouldn't be ideal. And the final aspect on that is actually one of burnout. One of reduced incentives. I've got 6,383 Platinum right now. Imagine I was a newer player with that amount of Platinum. I've purchased it, or I've been gifted it. Don't even need to have 6,000, 600. I open up the in-game player trading, and I go, oh, Protea Prime set, click. Oh, Gauss Prime set, click. Oh, Hildren Prime set, click. Click, 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 click. Cool, right. Yeah, I got all those sets now. I've got the resources. Yeah, I just need some Orokin cells. Click, 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 click. Alright. Alright, that's cool. Let's see what's happening on Call of Duty. The cascade effect of all of those conveniences is serious. Really, really serious. The friction is what makes the economy there. It really is. The friction is what makes the economy. And it's kind of ridiculous in a sense. It's kind of ridiculous, but it really is there. To make it harder to buy something so that you're not going to do it so easily on a whim, and to make it harder to sell something so that the only people who are selling are those that actually want to put in the time, reducing the supply and raising the price. Yeah. Do I think an auction house for things like ribbons would break the economy? And only those. So if we were to have a searchable system for ribbons, I think that would be a marked improvement. The problem with ribbons is that the market is very nebulous. There's no way to really put a pricing scheme on it that can be appropriately measured. So it would still be an art, but it'd be a much more visible art if you could just search and filter by stats. My concern there is that I don't know just how much Platinum trades hands, or even just ends up sitting in accounts as a result of ribbon trading. We gotta remember, platinum is a premium currency. People buy the platinum to get the things like ribbons. Even if you and anyone else you know are not that kind of person, I can tell you, they are there, they are happily spending it. And again, that kind of in-game filter system, as much as it would be very convenient for getting it, that convenience can also then bring down the prices. And that can affect DE's income through platinum. So they aren't really incentivized to do that kind of thing because of the sheer amount of economic and gameplay impacts it can have, making free-to-play harder, making less platinum required for accessing the same amount of pay-to-play content, and making it easier for people to simply just clock out. Yeah. Ribbons made people millions of platinum just because funny stats. Yeah, and those people aren't then going to offload that millions of platinum. If someone's got 200,000 platinum in their account, do you think they're ever going to spend it on other players? They might spend some of it, but do you really think they're actually going to get through that 200,000 platinum legitimately? Considering they're not allowed to just give it away, that's against the rules. They're not going to. So once hundreds of thousands of platinum accrues in a person's account like that, that's effectively removed from the economy. It's as good as spent. Yeah, the person, if they ever want cosmetics, they snap their fingers, they've got it. They want a new frame, they snap their fingers, they've got it. But functionally, hundreds of thousands of platinum on an account, that's removed from the economy. It's as good as gone, which means it's as good as spent off of DE's bucks. They can't so easily, but it's as good as. It maintains the whole process. And this isn't some tinfoil hattery. The tinfoil hat is still over there. The fuzzy ears are still on the thumper. This is just straight up logic. You know that DE's bean counters, the ones who aren't sat on that comfy couch on dev streams in prime time, you know the bean counters have had all of these same thoughts and more. They have earned their keep, making sure these considerations are well considered. So we're not going to get an in-game auction house. A in-game Warframe market equivalent would be nice. And one for Rivens would be especially nice. But DE don't really have an incentive to do it. Even adding a Warframe market in-game could have significant impacts, and for not very much in the way of benefits. I did skip over a message, but it's kind of a capstone message to the whole conversation. Mythic did say, if they added an auction house or anything like this, DE would probably implement a platinum tax on those trades, which would just make trading that way worse than trading in person. And that would be a way to stabilize, for their side, the platinum aspect of it. But you also know there'll be just rage attacks. How dare you have to pay premium currency when paying premium currency? Ah! You know there would be rage over that. So again, not really in DE's incentive, is it? Anyway, I've rambled long enough on that. I think it's about time that we do a platinum giveaway. Speaking of all that platinum, now it's untradeable platinum. I want to be very clear. I don't usually clarify on this. It's usually clarified for the winner as and when I discuss it with the winner. But when you win platinum from a actually sanctioned giveaway, because it's handed out by DE, it's giveaway platinum. It's not tradable, but you can still use it on any kind of cosmetics, on former bundles. All the stuff you can get in the market there is absolutely eligible for it. And if you were to have, say, platinum that is tradable and platinum that is not tradable, known as personal platinum in-game, it would use the personal platinum first. So if I had 35 giveaway plat and this 6,000 odd, and I went and bought this former bundle, it would only use the giveaway plat, because there is enough of it. Whereas if I was going to say buy the light and shadow blueprint color palette, and I had 35 personal platinum, then the 35 would be spent plus 40 from my tradable plat. That's how it works. It's a very sensible system. Like, what other way would you have it, really? So yeah, you got one last moment to grab your tickets, exclamation mark ticket in the chat, if you haven't already done so. Don't typo it, don't put a space, and certainly don't try and get more than one ticket. The bot's smarter than that. It's not going to let you have more than one. I'll give you one last moment on that there. In the next week upcoming, you can look forward to a video coming out about Pseudo Prime. Spoilers on that, obviously. It's going to be coming out. That's what I've been working on. After that, let me check where we are on dates, calendars and whatnot. I think after that will probably be another Dan video, yeah. In fact, I think Wednesday's stream might be a Dan one. Yeah, I can look forward to that one, and that one might overrun. That might be more than a 3-hour stream. I wonder if you can figure out why. It's pretty obvious. Anyway, that's enough time for everyone to grab tickets. If you haven't grabbed a ticket now, you clearly didn't want one. Let's close the entries and see who is the winner today. Out of those of you who've entered, only one person can claim the platinum. That winner today is going to be Squirbo42. Squirbo42, congratulations, you are the winner today. I'll be contacting you shortly after the end of the stream. Get a hold of your Warframe username, platform, and cross-save status. We'll get that platinum sorted out for you, absolutely, Squirbo. I know you're here because you just said new war before I announced you the winner. It's quite literally back-to-back there. It's like, the bot wasn't even trying to be random at that point. The bot was like, oh shit, I've got to pick a name. Squirbo just sent a message. Squirbo wins. That's not random. The bot got lazy, didn't it? The bot got completely lazy there. Squirbo, congratulations. Let's send you a quick whisper there. Smiley face. Let's be real, how many people wouldn't do that themselves? Come on. There you are, Squirbo. Got the smiley face in your DM. So if you just reply to that with your Warframe username, platform, and cross-save status, i.e. have you got cross-save turned on or off? Simple as that. And I'll send you the full details after this stream actually wraps up. Everyone else, though, thank you very much for joining in today. We are going to switch to my little intermission screen, as we are going to be raiding on over to another part of the Warframe community. Oh, yes, indeed. Where, oh, where can we raid today? Let's see, what do we got going on here? Warframe category, recommended for you. No, sort of high to low. Don't do this recommended. Let's see here. I want to see who's up at the top. First time experience. Why is there a Red Dead Redemption inside my Warframe? Nice title, but that's a VTuber. We don't raid VTubers. I just had too many poor experiences raiding VTubers. I just don't do it. If you want to go to a VTuber, you can do that yourself. Let's see. We've got Gaz. We can go over to... I don't even recognize you. You know what? Let's take a swing. How long has this person been live, actually? I'm just going to double check that. That looks like a long counter. Are they wrapping up? Nope, they're not wrapping up. Okay, good. Let's go to someone we've never raided into before, making sure it's not a follower-only chat. It is not. Excellent. This is a wildcard raid. This is a wildcard. Let's see what this person's all about. But that's all from me. I hope you have yourselves a wonderful start to your week, and I will see you on Wednesday for more Warframe. Until then, bye-bye.